Hello, I'm Max Balegde.
And I'm George Clarke. Welcome to the Useless Hotline. TikTok wasn't working out for us, so we decided to set up our own little business.
We did, and the Useless Hotline is a place where we help you with your queries, no matter how weird, disgusting, or embarrassing they are.
But it won't always just be us. Oh no, some weeks we'll be joined by a guest. Perhaps this week?
Oh.
It's not really a surprise, it's on the thumbnail.
Yeah,
So
it's on the thumbnail and probably in the title as well.
maybe.
We'll see. We'll decide if we like her by the end of the episode, won't we? Oh, what do I say next? Shall we get into it? Is that it?
No, you don't. You say something.
Do I?
You normally, I don't know, you say something annoying.
Yeah. Woo!
That's
We're here.
it. Shake the breasts.
I'm outside. Shake the breasts. Well, talking about that, in fact, no, we'll keep it a secret.
Yeah, we'll keep the breasts a secret.
We might be having a guest on that we just found out about that is very famous for a breast. I don't know why I even said that.
A special breast.
Yeah, special breast. What have you been up to?
Well, since 2 days ago?
Yeah.
Since last week when we
I know.
definitely filmed the
Yeah, we'll
podcast.
film it every week on the week.
I've just been so busy, man.
Oh.
On that grind.
Yeah, Grinder. I used to have
yes,
that, honestly.
I've just been shagging many men.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Honestly,
Too many men.
Grinder was just the wildest time in my life. Like,
Tell me about it. I'm living that story, baby.
Yeah, like you should download it just to see what it's like. Honestly,
I would not. I'd say I'd give it like 10 minutes after I upload it that it's like a screenshot's been posted on Twitter and like people are like, is George gay?
you don't have to put like your face on it. You can just have blank profiles. But I want to know genuinely.
Why would you have a blank profile? Like, how would you know if you want that person?
Because honestly, George, I want to know what happened to men in general across the board to not only want to shag anything all the time, but when there's two men together, do you realise that men are like have blank profiles on Grindr and it will just say like taking loads?
No, I don't.
And you will walk in.
That. Maybe it's just a man with a van.
I mean, I don't think it is.
Transportation.
People get like 50 people just having a go on them back to back. And I think, do you not need a water break? Do you not need a burger?
Genuinely just like,
yeah,
you're done, hop on.
One after another.
Nice.
Yeah, but I think that's a lot.
Efficiency is what it is. Just get it all out of the way for a week, then the rest of the month, you're on that grind, baby.
But I just think, wow, that is a lot of stamina needed. Yeah, and I don't know how we got onto this topic of conversation, and maybe we should stop because I think, oh my God, George, I think that the guest has arrived.
That's crazy because I also just heard that.
Yeah, I'm looking at her on the CCTV now, and oh my God, she's absolutely banging. I might have a crush.
You normally are mean to the guests.
And she looks like shit as well.
She's banging but looks like shit.
Banging as in I want to punch her right in the tit. Oh, I don't. Oh my God.
Come in.
Yeah, let's have it. Oh my God, just in time as well. The guest has just arrived. Andrew, do you want to shut the fuck up? Yeah, we are filming. Sorry, everybody. My boyfriend is backstage.
No, I'm right here, man.
Oh my God, Anna, come here. I mean, Anastasia. Oh my gosh, hi.
Anastasia Kingsnorth, everybody.
Live studio audience that we have here.
Loving it. Am I interrupting something?
No, don't worry about
please.
it at all. This is a very professional work environment, so don't worry about it.
It's always professional when you're
Yes.
here.
You've had to
Of course.
contact HR about it in the past.
Yeah, we have.
And love pulls through, doesn't it?
It does. It really does. Are you feeling nervous? Because I know that
I
you're
am.
currently unemployed, so this is a big job interview.
I'm really stressed. Like,
Yeah.
I need a job.
You do.
Well,
You do.
yeah.
It's
You look.
understandable.
Yeah.
It's a difficult situation to be in.
It is.
We can understand why you'd want to come here, have a little job.
Absolutely.
I want to work opposite you guys.
Oh my God, that's so sweet. I mean, I get it. Because I'm well fit, so.
Just write down "suck up."
Oh, okay. Then. Yeah, we'll do. So as you know, this is the Useless Hotline.
Yeah.
Your job is not secured yet. Yeah, as you can see by the beautiful sign.
Mm-hmm.
And we actually have a little test that we do with every guest before we get the interview started.
Okay.
So if you could just have a look in that cabinet behind you, please.
Oh, don't go too quick though, because
In the cabinet?
might
In the
jump.
cabinet. Oh, yeah. Alcohol.
Woo.
So the first test is that you have to pour us a drink and yourself one. Do we have mugs? I don't think I cleaned the mugs last week.
Don't want to work here anymore.
Yeah, so if you could please.
This mug's just spawned in from absolutely nowhere.
Yeah,
that is
wow.
incredible.
Aw.
That is
Nice.
so
Thank
crazy.
you.
Daddy mug.
There
So,
you go.
you can call me by my first name if you want. We will
There's
judge you
lots of
heavily.
choice.
There is a lot
Are you
there.
going to judge me?
I'm gonna
That
judge
is
you
exactly what's
so
going to happen.
hard.
Okay, well.
Why did you make that
I
weird?
don't know. I've not even tried some of them. Do you know what I want? Yeah, I want
Oh,
something like
strawberry
that.
cream.
Do you mix that or do you shot that?
I don't know.
Where
Is that
are we,
like cheap
Wimbledon?
tequila rose?
Where it says, do
Yeah.
It is,
Yeah.
isn't it? Yeah. I might have some of that.
you want some of that?
Yeah.
Sure. Give
I'm
me
on
a
my
mug-
holidays.
Give me a mug of rose.
Oh. Oh, it's never been open. Oh.
Brand new.
Oh, brand new drink on the
Spoiling me
pod.
off.
Wow.
Do you shot this or do you drink it though?
I don't know. I mean, feel free. I mean, make multiple. You can use multiple
Do
it.
things.
Oh,
Do
okay.
whatever you want. We're judging you
Well,
right now. This is your
Matt-
first test.
This is yours.
Oh,
Oh my god.
That
Okay.
is milky.
Wow, that was.
But can you down it in one?
Can I? So she.
Ooh, demanding. I like it.
So
Yes,
she's
you can.
walking into
Because if
my
you down it, then I
house.
can mix you another drink in it after.
Yes, you can. Yeah,
I
this is what I'm talking
literally-
about.
Before we started this
Well,
episode.
that is a,
Oh my god.
that's a lot for you. No, that's nice.
It looks like.
It looked like it was.
George,
yeah.
don't get too excited. You're getting one as well.
Oh, now
Oh.
I am excited.
We love being dominated here on the Useless Hotline. Ooh, you've got pineapple cream. You know what they say about pineapple? Makes your pussy taste nice.
Oh, thank God for that. Whoever gets hold of
What are
this
you
puss
packing
is
down
going to
there,
love
mate?
it. Thank you.
Right, you have to do one as well. Wait, what are the other options? Do we have any more creamy
Ooh,
delights?
do you ever
Yes,
used to have
we
that
do.
banana medicine when you were younger? Anyone?
See, I knew that we had coffee flavoured something.
No, it's bad.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Wait, what did you say? Sorry.
Said, has anyone used to have that banana medicine when they were younger?
Banana.
Oh, that smells horrible.
Yeah, did you never have that?
Yeah, I did, yeah.
Well, how
what
did you
was
just
it for?
ignore me the whole time there?
Sorry, I was sniffing it.
I was
What,
asking like 3 times.
what was the banana medicine for? It wasn't for like worms, was it?
No, I think it was for humans.
Oh, God. Right, cheers, everybody.
Woo! And then we
Cheers.
get another one.
Cheers. Oh, my God.
Cheers. There you go.
Right. Mine actually doesn't smell that bad.
Smells
Okay.
quite nice.
Ooh, sweet pineapples, baby.
Oh. Oh.
The sweet cream of an apple.
That was really nice.
That was really good.
Oh, yeah.
Another barkeep.
Oh. No, I've got a seltzer. But
Oh,
do you
don't
want
be boring.
do you want like another one just to drink whilst we're here?
Yeah, do you
Oh,
want-
that actually was a
you want
passion
one,
fruit
George?
martini.
Y-
Where
this
did
is
we get
well
that
nice.
from? Yeah, good for you.
There's more in there.
Is there?
If you want one.
Maybe,
So,
yeah.
so we get a barkeep. Can we just fill me up with whatever? That's what you say in prize.
I do, yeah. I set my blank account to just taking loads in the bathroom.
It's Bride Week.
I love how we're like 10 minutes in and we're just like pouring multiple, not the
Gin.
gin. Oh, you psychopath.
No, go for it.
Right,
I mean,
I've not got
don't-
the job
it's,
of
it's,
it.
your,
You-
it's your choice, but gin.
You
Are you gonna drink it, though?
psychopath.
Yeah, I
I'm
mean, I'll
not.
I'll
he
drink
will.
whatever.
He
Yeah.
will. I won't.
Those
You
mixes
dirty
have been in
bitch.
there for. Those mixes have been in there for ages. I think they must be
Yeah,
unsafe by this point.
months. Yeah.
That lemonade was with us at the old studio.
Yeah, it actually was. So you'll have to mix
Which
it with.
lemonade?
It was,
don't
wasn't it?
use it.
Yeah.
I'll use that one then.
I think I'll be. I think like health-wise, that's a bad idea.
Maybe mix it with like hooch mixes. We've got hooch up to the left, top left.
Oh, up there.
Yeah,
there's one down
or a
there as well.
can.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's multiple types of hooch.
Oh God! I already feel a bit drunk off this. We don't usually get drunk
Oh,
really.
I
on
know
the
the
pod.
vibe.
Let's
Drink.
do it.
Oh my God! Why are you doing this? What's made you feel so crazy?
Just in the mood.
Oh, I'm
in the
feeling a
mood
bit.
to booze.
I'm feeling a bit wild and free.
There you go.
Thank you. Wow.
Very welcome.
Right, and then I'll have the rest of that hooch, please.
Oh,
Bloody
do you want
hell.
this?
Yes,
What-
please.
With what?
Oh,
Oh, I
she
like
said
it.
with what? Oh,
You're not getting off lightly. You got
No rest for the wicked.
Yeah.
Oh my
What do you
God.
want with it?
Oh, I don't know. What is that? Malibu. This is crazy.
Is there any in there? That's.
I don't-
Oh, there's a little bit.
Yeah, there's a little bit.
Yeah,
in
I'll
there.
have a little bit of that. You give me Malibu girly vibes. Are you a Malibu girly? You used to be, didn't
That's
you?
like saying I give you Fiat 500. But like, no.
You like Malibu though, don't you? Just
Such a
admit it.
Malibu
I don't
girly.
like Malibu.
What is your drink of choice? I can't remember from when we've been away.
Vodka.
Vodka.
Just straight vodka.
Same love. Oh, she's on the passion fruit
Wow.
martini.
Didn't say you could get that, but sure, go for it.
Didn't ask.
Whoa!
Whoa.
I like it. Write that down. Very assertive. Right. Well, I mean, it's fair to say that you did a pretty good job for your first task.
Nice
Thanks.
work, guys.
I'm very impressed. Right. Cheers again, everybody.
Again.
Yeah. I
It's
feel
all
like
over the
it's-
hardware.
Oh.
Basically, might as well be hired.
Wow. That's our
Oh.
decision.
Won't go that far. That's a bit wild.
You're enough.
Right. Oh God.
I
So
like that you've split up Kings and North there. On
I
the
know.
page.
No, it autocorrects
Did it?
it. Does it do that for you a lot?
What,
Split up your
autocorrect
last
my
name.
name?
Yeah. Kingsnorth.
Was it because you were going to put the other word at the end of it? Is that why?
Yes, it was. We can't say that word on YouTube though. That's my little nickname for Anastasia right here. So we're just gonna do a bit of a deep dive into you before we decide whether we want you to do.
Reword that.
So I'm just gonna dive in
Wow.
head first, if that's
Even
okay
better.
with you.
If you do what you want to do.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what? Not bad.
Yeah, it's all right. It's an all right drink.
We had different drinks.
So you are a veteran in that you look like
Thank you
you're
for your
really
service.
old.
Anytime.
No, how long have you been doing YouTube now?
11 years.
Oh,
Yeah,
see, when
I'm old now.
the last time that I was with you and we was at the Beyonce concert.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, Anna was there when we met Ariana Grande. Weren't you?
Well, I was
Doesn't mention
there,
it.
but not there
Yeah,
mentally.
no.
I remember it, but
yeah,
I was
same.
there physically.
But I'd get drunk and I'd turn to you and I'd go, 11 years in the industry, baby. I just kept saying it.
Such a weird little man. Such an odd boy.
I just find it so fun. I'm like, I just like pretend to be Anna. I'd
You-
go like, 11 years in the
I
industry.
love it. You're like a walking ego boost to me. It's really nice.
It's so much fun. But when you started it all those years ago, so you must have
Yeah.
been what, like 35 when you started it?
42.
42. Oh
Nice.
my gosh, she didn't look
Yeah.
50, does she?
No.
At least
Feel
40.
like a day over 30.
Yeah.
Oh,
No, how old were you
guys.
when you started then?
I was 11.
That is
I was
mental.
Really?
11. Yeah, I was 11 years old.
That's
I used to open toys.
crazy.
Yeah, you used to open. What did you used to
Moshi
open?
Monsters.
Toys.
Mushy Monsters and
Toys.
Go-Go's.
Oh, I used to love
Go-Go.
Go-Go.
Go
Girls.
Crazy Bones, yeah.
Yeah.
I used to
They-
love stuff like
They
that.
are lit. Like, I used
Oh
to have
my
the biggest
God.
The fact you
collection
just
of them.
described them as lit
You
is
sound
going
like,
to bring up
sound
my
like
drink.
such a boomer then.
What did I?
That's lit.
Oh,
That's
no.
sick, fam, bro. That's literally like a parent.
You were
trying
saying
to
to
be
Andrew,
cool.
you look peng. It's giving that vibe. It's giving that sort of vibe.
Oh, I feel
Have you ever
sick.
seriously said the word peng?
No.
Yes, you have.
I remember learning what that
100%
meant
right.
when I went to uni, and I was like, that sounds like a bad word. Like, you pong a little bit. Like, oh, you're pong. It's peng, obviously, isn't
Yeah,
it?
so that's a different word then.
What does it doesn't is a butters a thing? You look like you're butters.
Yeah.
Is that good?
That was the
That's
thing
bad.
like 5 years
Is
ago.
that
yeah.
bad? All right, so you're saying that I'm out of touch.
Yeah, like a
That's
literal
exactly what I'm
parent,
saying.
So you're coming into my office and saying that I'm out of touch with what's cool and down with the kids.
I like this,
Absolutely.
just bringing heat. But yeah, you are an old man.
Is butters not good? Because like
No.
No,
you look like
definitely not.
butter,
Oh yeah, that sounds good. Yeah. Oh, you look like a lovely bit of butter.
like
you
fresh,
do.
like
Like
fresh,
lard.
freshly churned butter.
Yeah, just a pile of fat. That's nice, isn't
Oh, okay then.
it? Oily
right.
fat.
Wow.
Sounds lovely.
Yeah, it does. So when you started all those years ago, did you ever think that you would be where you are today? Were you just doing it for fun?
Well, no, I actually did just do it for fun.
Mm.
Definitely did not think
Did
I'd
it
be.
end up on the useless?
Yeah,
Hotline?
I did not think
That
I'd be
was the
sat
end.
here trying to get a job again with you guys. But no, I actually did just start it for fun, and then somehow just ended up here.
That is so wild. So what was the first time where you actually earned money from YouTube? Because back then, did they have things like AdSense?
Well, yeah, but you had to earn £60 to be able to get your AdSense, and I was
Ah.
not putting those views at 11 years old to try and
Right,
get earn
okay.
money. So I think I got paid for the first time when I was like 16.
Oh wow. Okay.
So 5 years.
What was your first
Just-
video that like went big?
Toy wise,
sick
or
go-
I mean,
crazy.
actually,
Yeah.
by all means, talk about the toy one first, because I'd love to hear that story.
there was a really good toy one.
Really?
That blew up. Yeah, found this like special gold toy. Got loads of views.
I'm listening.
Oh
Bet
yeah,
you
because they
are.
used to have shiny like versions
Yeah.
of the ones that you could
People
get.
You pulled a
didn't they?
shiny
Go-Go Crazy Bones? Sorry, I'll
If
say
you're
that
just
more
tuning in now,
more
George is
genuine.
okay actually. He's all right.
I'll
That
say
was
that more genuinely. Wait, what? You pulled a shiny Go-Go Crazy Bones?
Yeah.
I know it's
Yes.
crazy.
So I was
isn't
just
it?
trying to start up a clip. That's definitely going
a golden one as well.
The
They were
golden
like the
one.
super rare ones. I don't think I ever got one of them.
I've never been a collector.
That surprises me. I get collector vibes from
Yeah.
you.
What does that even mean?
I feel like
Oh,
you collect
means.
match attacks in your spare time.
No, I never used to.
You
So I
did.
know I never used to watch football. So my mates at football used to. So I bought a few packs just to be like.
He's nodding his head as though you're lying.
Yeah, you're
No,
lying.
I bought like 6 packets of shootout cards. They were like the B-Tech match attacks.
Yeah, now it's all coming out.
And
See,
Six
that's
is
so
lovely.
different. People at my school used to shoot up in the back alley. That's about.
Well, they just collect diseases. What are you saying here?
Let's move on.
Did you collect anything?
Did I collect? Yeah,
That's not
Go-Go's.
sexually transmitted.
No,
No?
I didn't. No, yeah, Go-Go's. I did
Yeah.
properly collect them. I had what I now
You used to play
know.
it. Because that I remember I used to try playing it. It used to hurt.
No, I just used to collect them, and I used to use my imagination and like build houses for them and like put them in, and like
What
they
would
all
you
had-
build the houses out of?
out of literally like plates and like do you know when you
Plates?
Yes, no, I'm not even joking. Plates like
How are you stacking plates?
I was stacking plates and
Very
building like
cozy.
towers. And do you know the
You're welcome, Mr. Go-Go. Just have a plate on his head.
No, I would
How would you build a house out of
no,
plates?
so I would build like kingdoms. So do you know,
okay then. How do
Okay,
you
well,
build
go-
kingdoms out of plates?
do you know them things that you also put a plate on like a dinner table? I'm forgetting what
A
it's called
table?
right now. No, like the placemat thing. Is it called a
Just the
placemat?
placemat.
Yeah.
That's what it's called. Brilliant.
It's like a placemat. A placemat.
Yes, that one.
That's the one.
I would lay all them out because my mum had these really fancy ones that she would use at Christmas time, and I would lay
this
them
is doing
all
bits
on the
for
floor.
retention.
And I would, and then I would like stack plates up, and I would make a kingdom, and I would put them at
So
different.
essentially, you could have just pulled out the stack of plates from the kitchen cupboard, put them on the table. You put them on Go-Go's on top.
Right, so bullying actually is not okay.
It's a kingdom.
Wow. I use my imagination. I'm sorry I didn't grow up in the age of iPads and, you know,
Wait,
Game Boys like
wait.
you use.
No, I commend you. That
Thank
is
you.
smart.
Thank you. I'm
I
very
should have done
intelligent.
that.
You should have,
I
you
used to
dumb
build things out
fuck.
of Jenga.
Out of Jenga? All right, okay then, that's boring.
That's easy to build stuff out of.
yeah, it
friends.
is. I'm
Easier.
innovating over here, and you're using things that people actually use to build things. Grow up.
I used to collect Hot Wheels.
So you are a collector.
I used to
Ah.
love a bit of Hot Wheels.
Oh, see. See. I guarantee that you used to like watch that. Oh my god, no, I was about to say something really, really weird. I think I'm just going to not
No,
say it.
please carry on.
I
No, you gotta
guarantee
say
that
it.
you used to Google like naked celebrities and like look at like your
How has
favorite.
that come from a nice wholesome collection?
I
of
don't
Hot
know.
Wheels?
I'm just getting that vibe. But you'd like research. You'd fancy someone like what's the guy from Top Gear called?
Which one?
Jeremy Clarkson, and you'd Google like Jeremy Clarkson naked and like touch yourself to people.
Sorry, Max. This is sounding very much like you're.
I don't know what you're talking
You're
about.
projecting onto other people.
No.
Here. You give me the vibes of really fancying that guy. What's his name? Jeremy Clarkson on Top Gear, and asking for him to be naked.
No,
That's the vibes you give me.
I've never done that. I've never actually done that in my entire life. Do you know I actually told Andrew?
Why did you choose to make it a man?
I don't know.
This
is why-
giveaway.
This is why we don't usually drink this much before we start, but here we are. So you're making YouTube videos. Were you making them quite regularly at that point when you were younger, or did it kick up when you started to earn
I was
money?
doing it every day.
Every day.
Every day I would like open a different toy.
That's
an
so
investment
cool.
as well. How much money did you
Big
spend
investment.
on toys?
I honestly don't know. Thank you, Mum. That was my mum's money. But yeah, no, I did that for like 5 years and then moved into the whole
Like lifestyle.
lifestyle, food,
oh my
beauty.
gosh, that's amazing. So what did people at school know about that?
Oh my god, everyone knew about
Did
it.
they? Were they
Yeah.
like,
How
oh,
did
that's
they
weird? Or
not?
were they like, oh my god, she's getting
Oh, it was
views?
yeah. They used to like, you know, when you have like assembly or like
Yeah.
lunch, they'd put my videos up on the
What, the
projector
school
screen.
would?
Well, no, like people would go on and put them up
In a mean way or in a good way?
in a mean way. But like,
I hope you're watching, bitch.
yeah, but like, thank you, because look
Yeah.
at me now.
I
Like,
was like,
you
yeah,
get me
true.
that revenue, babe. Carry on.
Round of
Thank you,
applause.
guys.
I don't. How did they get up on? What? So they was like, "Excuse me, headmaster, I've got someone else to put on."
No,
it."
at like dinner time.
Yeah, like lunchtime.
Oh, okay. I thought
When-
you meant like mid-assembly. They were just.
No.
Oh
like,
my god, no,
Whoa,
not
whoa, whoa,
mid-assembly.
whoa, hold up.
Imagine.
that
No,
only
that would
happens
be-
in like American movies.
Yeah.
Oh my god, fuck them. Sorry
Yeah.
for swearing. I'm not sorry
Big
for
fuck
swearing.
them.
Yeah, that I feel like that's why I never uploaded anything in like school or anything. Because I was always into it, but I just never uploaded anything myself. Because I think I was just scared.
Yeah,
Really?
too scared what people think.
I guess that is really common, isn't it? Because I saw this video the other day and it was like the number one thing that holds people back is the fear of being cringe or like uncool. And if you
None
look
of
at,
us have that fear.
No, we're all fucking weirdos. Look at us. But if you look at anybody who is successful,
Cringe.
okay then. If you look at anybody who's successful, even singers, at one point they
Even
weren't
singers?
popular. Yes, even singers. At one point they weren't successful, so people were when they were probably like posting this stuff on like SoundCloud, people would have been like, weirdos. Now they're Lizzo.
100%. But all those people who say that wanted to be where that person was,
Yeah.
and it was like,
It's so common. Fuck them.
It's so
oh my
common.
gosh.
Yeah.
Did you ever get like a moment where those same people, once you got like more popularity, were kind of messaging you and wanted to be
yeah,
friends with you?
they'll message me now.
Now,
Yeah,
even
oh,
still?
yeah.
I've never
still.
had that.
I have definitely had that.
Maybe I'm just not successful.
Yeah, you know.
Maybe just weren't popular at school.
Maybe nobody knows who you are, George. Have you ever thought of that? Yeah.
Maybe that might be it. Just
Yeah.
carry on with your guys' stories.
Oh, it's okay.
You sit and cry in the corner.
Oh my gosh, people are just so horrible. Like, I can't even cope, especially in high school. Anytime anybody shows anything that's slightly different, anything that's not just blending in and being boring, people choose to pick on people, and it irritates me so much. And I think that it's interesting that you experience that, because you would think, oh, somebody who's getting like social media attention and stuff, people would think that that's cool. But I guess because you were one of the first people properly coming up, people didn't really know how to digest that.
When I was doing it, I was watching like Zoella and like the Brit crew, like they were the only real people who were doing it.
Yeah.
So then when I started doing it, people were like, oh, bless her. Like, do you know what I mean? It was giving like that sort of vibe.
Like, oh, you're trying to do it, and you're not. I mean, obviously, you wouldn't have been at Zoella level whilst you were unpacking toys, so people were probably like, I mean, you could have been.
Speak to Ryan's Toys reviews, man.
Oh, he's...
Wait, I remember you telling me, didn't you have beef with another toy person?
Yeah,
At
but she's
the
not
time?
about anymore.
Oh,
But
you killed her,
at the
didn't you?
time. Oh, yeah.
You beat the shit out of
the
her.
toy person.
She's
Now
gone.
he's using their imagination. Sorry.
What? But I don't even get that.
Toy person. The person's a toy.
Oh, God.
Surrounded by idiots.
Your mind
God.
works overtime.
Yeah, it does. Oh my gosh, yeah, that's so fun. Did you ever like meet up with them and be like, my goals are better than yours, bitch?
We used to make videos together. We used to meet
what, and
up,
then you had
like all
beef?
of like, or like the toy YouTubers would meet up
Oh
in
my
like,
God.
and we'd all go to like a toy shop or whatever. It sounds so stupid now as I say it out loud.
Meet up at the toy shop, guys.
That's
Who's down?
incredible.
I
Oh
know.
my
What was
gosh.
the favoured toy shop earlier? in
Moshi
Centre?
Monsters.
Oh.
Or like
There was a
Smiths.
shop called Moshi Monsters.
They used to have like pop-ups in like toy shops because they were
They were
huge back in the day.
huge.
They're
Did
not
you
even
do
about
the
anymore.
website game thing? Part of it?
Oh,
or did you
my
just do-
God, yeah,
I
that's
was
where I
obsessed.
started, yeah.
Which one was your avatar? Which one?
Katsuma.
Oh my
was yours?
God. Mine was the devil one.
Diablo.
Yes. Oh, I love how
I
you
can
know the
honestly
names.
list off the names of them. That's so...
Like Diablo.
Not got a clue. I've never played Moshi Monsters.
You carry on
Oh.
pretending like you did.
Was
Yeah.
it a bit of a club penguiner?
Oh,
Were
okay.
you?
See, I wasn't really that into Club Penguin.
You were the opposition.
Yes. Oh my God, the ops.
You're the
You
ops.
are. This is why we don't
only
get
dabbled
along.
in it though. As soon as they started being like, "Oh, we have to pay money for this stuff," I was like, "What's happened to the gaming
Yeah,
industry?"
I
man?
did have a Moshi Monsters. What was it called?
Moshi
Like
Monsters.
membership.
Oh yeah, membership.
Yes, I
Yeah.
was like in deep, and I remember you could unlock all the different skins, and you could
And
turn
the little
yourself like
moshlings
pink.
in
Yes.
the
Oh
zoo.
my God.
Now you're talking dirty to me.
Oh my
that was.
That game where you would make, was it cupcakes? Or you would make like cakes or something, or pizza.
Where you'd make cakes.
Like, because you could do the little
Breakup.
like the games to earn money and stuff.
Like
couldn't
mini
you?
games?
Yes.
God, you have got a good memory.
Oh yeah, and there was one where you would like make cakes. Comment down below if you remember it. And I would love it. Moshi Monsters online gaming. It's the new frontier.
he
It's
was playing with
amazing.
his Hot Wheels.
Yes, he was.
Yeah, using my actual imagination.
Right. Okay. Well.
Just to imagine. I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore.
So whilst this is all going on, what did your family think of it? Were they thinking, oh, she's just having fun? When was the turning point of, oh, maybe this could be a job for her?
You know, it was when I turned around to my mum when I was 16 and I was like, I think I'm going to leave school.
Ah.
And she was like, no, you're not. I was like, I am. And I literally went and I said to the headmaster, I was like, can I come back if it fails? He was like, yeah, you've got a year. And then I just never went back.
How old were you at this point? So
16.
16 is
I just done my
year 11. Oh, so
GCSEs.
you
One after
finished your
15.
GCSEs.
Yeah.
Right. Wow.
And then just left and never went back.
That's such a boss bitch move.
Thanks, babe.
I love that.
Thanks.
That,
Cool.
that is really cool. What the hell?
You dropped out of uni.
I did.
Did
but-
you?
Yeah. But
Why'd
that's
you
not
drop
as
out
cool.
of uni?
Because I'm a full-time legend now. So don't need a degree
You
for
got
that.
to
Yeah, that's an
half every
answer.
third year.
I went to 2 different unis. So I firstly went to...
You did so much uni to not come in.
I
That
did.
is really. I thought you meant you
It's-
dropped out like a month in and then
No.
doing 3 years. And then
I
dropping
did
out.
1 year at a uni in Bristol, which is where George is from.
Woo,
weirdly.
Bristol! Everybody.
Yeah. And I went to do film because I thought that I was cool and edgy, but I quickly found out that I was a chav there, which is really hard to believe because I'm so cool.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
no?
can't yeah, you don't
Thank
give,
you.
You don't give those vibes.
Thank you.
You've
Thank
got
you
rid
for-
of them well.
Thank you. Thanks
He
for
disguises
verbalising
it.
that.
It's deep down.
But yeah, I couldn't cope there. So then I went to Newcastle Uni to do digital marketing, which is basically this.
You've told me about this.
Yes.
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Move on then.
Right, never mind then. No, but yeah, so then I dropped out in my last year because this started to become a thing, and I was like, maybe I should do this. I walked up to my headmaster and I said, give me a year, honey. And if I don't make it...
Jesus Christ.
I said, if I don't make it, I'll be back next year. And you can suck these big tits. I didn't say that.
I don't know why you would say that. Doesn't.
I've had a
you
drink,
always add
that's
the
why.
tit thing on when
I
it comes
do,
to me.
yeah.
And
Honestly,
I love it.
I look at you and I just see tits.
I don't have a face.
Come
You
on,
just
I don't
man.
even
tits.
notice your personality, anything.
No.
I just see those beautiful sacks of heavenly fat that are on your lovely chest.
Is that a compliment?
I'm going to take it as a compliment 'cause if I don't.
I said heavenly fat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes up for it.
Yeah, defo, 100%. Well, I was about to say, so back to your family. Going from that to that, Jesus Christ. So I know that you have a little brother.
Did your mum have big boobs?
Oh my
You know?
gosh. What's your mum's name? Julie?
Julie.
We can't talk about Julie that way. I won't have it on this podcast, all right? Is it just the two of you, you and your younger brother?
Yeah.
Oh, so your older sister.
I'm older sister.
Do you,
Nothing gets past you. Nice detective
Shut
skills,
up.
Sherlock.
He's the #1 fan.
I am, yes, indeed. So you're kind of like, I mean, I know that my older sister like set the tone in terms of like, right, I'm going to go to uni, I'm going to do this. You're going off the bat with being a YouTuber. That's hard things to follow. Like,
Well, he wants to be a YouTuber now.
oh, does he? How old is he?
He's 9.
9.
He's still a little
He could
baby.
start. Give him some go-go's.
Oh yeah, in like
Couple years, then he's
oh yeah, in a
11.
couple
Yeah,
years.
go.
He's had
Yeah.
a couple viral moments, bless him.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Have you seen the What a Ripoff? Have you ever seen him do that?
Wait, yeah, I think I might have seen a clip
Yeah,
of it.
I have.
I think I've seen a clip of it on TikTok. Is
Yeah,
that right?
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
So we'll get him
Good
into
for
the
him.
industry in a
What's
couple
his
of years.
name?
Atticus.
Atticus. See, I knew that. I
name.
just forgot. Yeah.
You're very
better
cool.
than
That is a
name.
really cool name. Max is a dog's name.
It's better than George.
It's so
George
much
is
better than
such a
George.
better name than
Oh my
Max.
god, George is actually worse than Max. Let's be real.
They're very generic British names.
Yeah.
Max is worse.
Max is more fun.
Is
Are you
it?
joking?
Your name's written on every
Your
street
name
corner.
is George. Are you taking the piss? That is
Thanks
the
for-
most
thanks for
basic
the crowd
name.
participation there, guys. Let me know that George is an awful name.
Yeah, it's not
Thanks,
awful. It's
guys.
just so basic. There's like not much.
I like to think that I'm bringing it back.
Yeah.
Mm.
Oh well, you tried.
I'm bringing it back for the
You're making it
Georges
cool
of the
again.
world. Yeah.
So when you said to your teachers and you left and everything, your mum was
You say
not on
laughed
board.
or left.
Left. Sorry, I'm very northern. Yeah.
I'm off, bitch.
Yeah. Your mum was not on board. What was the turning
No.
point for her?
Probably
Yet
when
to
she
find
saw,
out.
yeah, yet to find out. Probably when she saw I was earning money from it. She was like,
Literally
actually,
same.
like, oh, she can do quite well from this.
Yeah. When I told my mum that I wanted to drop out of uni, she was like, absolutely not. You are dumb as fuck. Like, this is not, you're so close to getting a degree. You have no hope in any other aspect of life. Like, please do not do this. Then I got my first brand deal. She's like, actually, go for
I was
it.
like, oh my god, this is amazing.
Yeah, just like save it
How
all up.
many, like, how longer would you actually have to been there?
Sorry, do you
I'll
want to repeat
I'll give that a go.
Yeah. You can do it. I believe in you.
How much longer would you have actually have to have been there?
A few more months.
Okay.
Max, that's so sad that you did
I
3
know.
years.
Why did you stop? We just got 3
Because
months. Surely
I
just-
literally lived in Newcastle, which is a 4-hour train to London.
Oh, stop there. Okay, that's fair enough.
Yeah, and I started to get more and more jobs where I had to be there in person, and I was missing.
You were on
so
high
I was
demand.
failing. Yeah, I was in such basically.
Real high demand.
I'm so fucking successful that every single brand and every single person just wanted to work with me. So I was like, oh, do you know what I mean? I've got to weigh up. Do I go to my lecture or do I make history? So then one day they will be doing lectures on me. And I was like,
Jesus
it's got to be
Christ.
that second option.
I'd do the same.
Absolutely.
How
I
long
completely
until
agree.
social media becomes a degree?
It's already is a degree.
I feel like it's
No, it already
not-
is. There's,
Is it?
Somebody told me recently, where was I? I think it might have been at an Instagram event that Instagram or TikTok is now becoming a degree where you can learn how
That's
to
kind of scary.
do
though.
things for businesses, like
Oh,
to
right,
like
okay.
learn.
I
the
thought you
ins
meant
and
like how
outs.
to become an influencer.
And
know.
renegade.
Yeah.
And round.
I might have
It's like
made
a
that
Zumba
up.
workout.
So the comments will let me know if I have made that up, but I swear to God somebody said that recently, that like social, I think it's social media, not just not like a specific platform.
Oh, so, like I said.
You actually said TikTok. Did he say social?
He said
said
social
social.
Shut
media.
the fuck up, Andrew.
Thanks,
Yeah,
Andrew.
love
Love you.
So, sorry everybody.
Disgusting.
So you started earning money.
Yeah,
Are you good with money?
I think so.
that means no. That's a no.
No, I actually think I am. I genuinely do think I'm all right with money.
Right. When
Like-
you started first earning it, so you would have been what, like 16?
16, yeah.
And
You know, like she
did
just told you.
do you want to fuck off? How about that? I'm gonna beat the shit out of you. Watch your back. So you were 16.
Yeah.
Did you do any like big splurges?
Oh, bloody hell. We're still talking about money. What are you talking?
Yeah, you were 16, Anastasia. Did you jizz anywhere at any point? That's what I just asked her, George. 100%.
Why have you said splurge?
Because that's the thing.
That is like
That is
yeah.
normal. Shut up.
But you know what? I didn't. And I actually really haven't. I've bought a car. And that's probably the nicest thing I've bought.
And you're 11 years into the industry, baby.
It's so sensible.
That's the only thing. She's not bought food, shelter.
Oh no.
She
Skinny.
lives in her car. She drinks
24
petrol.
hours in my car. Gotta be get on brand. You know?
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, that's really good because I have met a lot of people who it has happened to them when they're like 18 years old, say, and they go out and their first instinct is to buy like Gucci clothes and everything. And I think not other brands are available. Oh, there's actually a Chanel.
I bought a bag.
Yeah, but I'm looking at a Chanel bag off screen. So someone's also a compulsive
I
liar.
stood it up and put it on the thing like, guys, she has bought this.
Yeah, but you've been
No,
doing
I
it for
bought a
ages.
bag.
You're allowed.
Yeah.
But I mean, when people like first get into it, and I think that
Oh, yeah.
it's not very well known for younger people, especially getting into an industry like this, about things like tax, about because I didn't have a clue.
Fucking clueless when I
Yeah.
got my first tax bill. I was like, what?
I'm
You ain't having
still
my money back.
learning.
Right, Anastasia, you need to please. I mean, please, could you?
You need to.
Wait, did you
please.
do yours? Let me see.
I've nearly drank it.
You've nearly drank it.
To be fair,
That's okay.
I only did mine out of solidarity.
Oh
She
my
didn't
god!
have to.
The last time I got this drunk, I got with Anastasia. She looks like. Did you?
I kissed everyone that
Yeah,
night.
you
That
did.
was really bad.
You really did. It was quite great, though. It was quite brilliant.
I went to post it on TikTok and I watched it back and I thought, I don't know if I can post that. I literally kissed 3 people in the space of 10 seconds. I saw the
Oh my
comments.
God.
Slag.
It was Pride Month, so you was just doing the rounds. It was only gay people, wasn't it?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
it's only
you
gay
love a
people.
good gay kiss.
I love it.
Yeah, absolutely. You are a supporter
I'm an
of the
ally.
gays. She's an ally.
I'm an ally.
In order to be an ally, you have to
Got
get
another
with
one,
gay people.
I've not finished this one yet.
Oh my god, we're
Oh,
on
you
strawberry
forgot
cream.
Were you doing a shot or you not?
Oh my
Oh,
Christ.
we're not doing a shot now. I haven't
Yeah,
eaten
go
all
on.
day.
Go on. Go on, do
Yes.
it.
You guys have been busy.
It's half 5.
Making history.
half 5 p.m. and I'm not eating.
Go on, George. Oh my god, I'm really burp.
I'm really.
I can feel
burp.
it. I can feel it. I don't like it. Oh my god.
You absolutely filled that with gin.
Oh.
Thank you.
Oh.
I'm going to go to the dentist after this.
You're going to the dentist? That's fucking brilliant. But are you getting an operation?
No.
So with money and everything.
Yeah.
With my boyfriend, I feel lucky that I was like 22, so I'm 24 now. I know I
Yeah.
don't look it, do I?
Max could
Babe.
either be
What?
18 or 30, couldn't he? Like that. There's.
Yeah, there's actually is no in between with you.
18 or
Yeah.
30?
Depending on what you wear and how you style your hair.
Yeah.
30?
Pardon me.
Yeah.
You could get fucked. Have you ever had Botox and where can I get it? I know someone who's just started it's called baby Botox, is that a thing?
Yeah, that is a thing.
And they
Is
do
that-
like little
What is like the difference between baby and normal Botox?
I
I
don't
think
know.
it's just like a little amount, maybe.
Yeah, I might
it's
start
just
baby.
Still Botox, but yeah, I told you it happened. Yeah,
Honestly, I'm so sorry. It happens.
so good.
When I drink, it just like Andrew said it to me today. I had one like half a cocktail at this event, and he was like, it just jumps out of me.
he
Oh
never
my
even
God. No
knows
warning,
if it's
it
gonna
just-
happen.
It just honestly, that was awful behaviour, guys. This
He's
is
not done.
bad.
He's got another one brewing.
Wait, we've got this.
I need to start this one.
Oh my god, see you lagged. This is not good.
You were teeing up for a question.
Oh shit, I was. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so me and Andrew have we've just bought a house, which I feel like is a
Congrats.
very solid investment.
Sprinkle some flex. In
No,
there.
but I
yeah.
mean,
Have you bought anything nice? No, but I've bought a house.
no, but I
the
since
car's the best thing you've bought. You bought a house.
Dave, I've one up.
yeah, but since I started, I saved all of my money because first of all, I thought that I was gonna fuck it up within
You're
like
smart,
a year
yeah.
and that it would end. But have you like? I'm not asking you to like
Have you bought a
reveal
house?
where you live, but have you like thought about things like that or like?
I literally came from a financial advisor meeting
Did you?
before this. Yeah.
Oh, see, good. That's really good to
Smart.
hear. Because honestly, I mean, I'm sure that you're the same. I speak to people who get like thrown into this whole thing, and they don't have a clue, and it's kind of normal to not have a clue. Cause
Oh, I felt like a right twat.
Yeah.
When I sat in front of 3 men in business suits, and I was like, I've got this money. I don't know how. Don't know what to do with it. They're like, what do you do? I was like, make videos.
but like, the thing is that I've learned is that the government. I know they're watching. I know that who's our Prime Minister? Rishi Sunak. He watches. He's a subscriber. Rishi, you don't want people to know how to actually handle their money so that they fuck it up and you can put us in jail. That's kind of like, you know, explaining everything a little bit too. I've had a drink, okay? Please don't.
I love how obvious it is that you had a drink.
Right, okay. But I just want to say that I'm very proud of you. Well done. Because it's
Aw,
not
thanks.
that
I'm proud of you
common.
too.
It's not very common for people to be as like clever about it as you have clearly been.
You
so
should
well
drink
done.
more.
Are you,
enjoying it.
are you lumping yourself in on that because you've just said
I'm
you've done
very
the same
clever.
thing?
But
Yeah,
I
I'm
bought a
so
house.
intelligent.
Congrats. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you. I'm really intelligent. I don't know if you know that, but I actually am. I nearly got a degree. So yeah. As
You
if so
work
you have no A
really-
levels, do you? You dumb bitch.
Did you finish your GCSEs before you left?
Thank God.
Otherwise I'd be slated.
What did you get?
What
Oh,
are
yeah.
my marks? I got all A stars and 1B.
You bitch.
And then maybe 1D somewhere.
Oh,
but
I bet you did love
no, the
PE?
D was undeserved, but yeah.
Oh, it's
Oh.
What did you get?
Oh yeah, what did you get? Have we ever said this?
I think I got like 3 A stars. Like how many did you do?
11?
3 A stars, like
One for
Six,
every year in the
like,
industry.
6 A's and like 2 B's or something.
Too smart.
Yeah.
You don't seem it.
I did
That's rude.
yeah.
I sat next to him and you say I don't seem it. That's worse.
Whoa. Right, can we drink?
Why the fuck are
Cheers.
you asking us to drink?
Cheers. Oh, I wish
Cheers.
that we didn't do this, but we've
Woohoo.
already done it. Oh my god.
We haven't.
I need to
We're
go
literally
shopping after
currently
this.
choosing.
Shall we go shopping?
I've got
Shall
to
I
go
fuck the
Selfridges.
house
Watch
up?
how much I drop now. I'm drunk. Have you spent, babe? I
Shall I
have.
fuck the house off? Oh my god, well done everyone. I don't know. Oh my god, I don't like it. Right.
We've already done it now.
Well done,
Still in your
everyone.
glass. What are you talking
Oh my
about?
god. Is it Kings-North?
No.
No.
I just wanted to know. Because that's such a unique last name. Right, everybody, say cheers.
We've
Oh, wait, we
just
already
said
cheers. Everybody needs to calm down. What is going on?
Stop it.
Oh, we're all
Come
right.
on,
We're all
bottles
good.
up.
Okay. Right, cheers, everybody.
Well done, everyone. Well done,
That one wasn't
everyone.
well done. Guys,
Well done.
congratulations to all of us. Right.
I
actually don't like this. This does not taste nice. Guys, I don't want to alarm anybody, but mine has lumps in it.
Yeah, because you left
Yeah.
it too long with the rest of your
Mine does
liquid.
as well.
Oh, okay.
Mine did.
So it's not off then. No, you just opened it, didn't you? It can't be off. Okay.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I agree.
For nobody that people obviously didn't hear that. Our producer off screen has just told Max to stop drinking.
I agree. I am a low tolerance. I have it. I have.
We're seeing that.
Oh my god. Right.
I am a low tolerance.
So, 11 years in the industry, baby. You've been through thick and thin. What?
I have.
What he's trying
You're
to
right. I
George,
What he's trying to say. What's been the most difficult part about your career?
have. This. Doing the
I mean, it was good. It wasn't quite this. I'm not gonna.
Oh gosh, I'm sweating profusely.
Jesus Christ.
Right.
Max.
So, oh my god.
Oh my god.
And we're back in the room. We don't usually drink this much. I can't even remember the last time we did. I'd love how I'm trying to ask a serious question. So,
Literally just been asked.
I know, but I want to go deeper. So,
Oh, I bet you do.
so you've been in the industry for 11 years.
Jesus
You've
Christ.
put pretty much. Also, some YouTubers, they don't go down the angle of sharing their life, whereas you very much
No.
have, including your family. Like you said, your younger brother, your mum. Have you found
Sound
that?
like an insult. Your mum.
Have I think that when you put so much out of. I'm really trying to form a sentence right now. When you
Because you put so much of your life out there,
Yes.
has it created any problems because of that? Like, has anybody said anything, or has anything happened to them, or anything like that?
No, you know what? The only department I struggle in is it because of boys and dating.
Well, I was going to ask about that.
That's the department.
So you
I'm
like-
So
in.
shut up. We're going to ask the question.
No,
Sorry, guys.
That's really
Ask the
good then. So you obviously put your family out there. Yourself, guys, I'm so sorry. I need.
So has your brother or mum or like whatever ever had anything bad? I guess I assume they've
Well-
been like recognised like every now and then.
But my mum does YouTube. My mum's an influencer.
Oh yeah, she does, doesn't she?
So like she's kind of used to it now.
Yes.
Yeah.
When did that
A
start?
little
then?
YouTube family. Like 2 years ago maybe. She was
Oh,
always in
okay.
my videos, but then people are like, "Oh, I love your mum. She should make a channel."
Yeah, she has such a
She saw
personality.
that, yeah, and was like, "Oh, fuck it, why not?"
Oh,
Fair
And then
enough. Oh my gosh,
She's
that's
slaying the
amazing.
Tesco ads. So go, mum.
nice.
Go on then, Julie.
Yeah, go on, Julie.
Julie
What the hell?
Kingsnorth. She knows what's going on.
She absolutely bloody does. Good for
She's killing
her.
it.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing. So, how do you deal?
What just happened with your voice?
I don't know. I was trying to hold
That's
a bit of faith.
amazing.
So, how do you handle the hate side that comes with it? I mean, we all have experienced it from time to time, but I imagine putting so much of yourself out there, you're basically giving more things for people to have a go at you over. How do you find that?
Yeah, but the thing is, when I was younger, I feel like it used to affect me more because I'm like, you're just young. Like people
Yeah.
are saying shit about the way you look and the way you live your life, and I'm like, who are you to judge? But I feel like now I've got older, I've almost realised, as sad as it is, it's like part of the job,
Yeah.
and it just comes with it. But the good will always outweigh the bad. So I'm like, I'm reaping the benefits of it. If you want to spend your life dragging me down, go you. I'll go out and live my best life.
I love that.
Agree.
That's such a good way to look at
Yeah.
it.
Like, if you think about it, no matter how much I've ever hated anybody online, like even if I like before doing all this, if I was like, "Oh, that guy's an absolute tosspot," I wouldn't ever like comment it or like tweet it. Or
No,
anything.
neither.
It's like there's like, it just I feel like it makes you look bad. If
Yeah.
anything.
Yeah.
It's embarrassing. It's
So,
embarrassing.
like-
and the thing is, 9 times out of 10, these people are hiding behind a false account. Or like
It's all like user 234
Yeah.
whatever.
And I would love. I've been in like. I mean, obviously, this has happened. You probably kind of had a more gradual growth, and I'm sure that
Yeah,
you
I
had certain
have,
videos
yeah.
that like made you skyrocket. But at the end of the day, you've been doing it for.
But yeah,
like,
it's been very
properly.
like steady.
Yeah. Whereas like I kind of got thrown. I mean, you as well. We kind of got thrown in out of like literally. I've been doing this
Out
for
of
like 2
nowhere.
years, which
Yeah.
is mental. And because of that, it was a big shift in my lifestyle. Like I
Yeah.
literally went from just going out to clubs with my mates, like being an absolute dickhead, like having the best time of my life, to going back to that same club a year later and having people like grabbing me for pictures, and like I
Yeah.
literally was bleeding from my neck because like these girls' long acrylic nails, they were lovely nails to be fair, but they
Long
dug, yeah,
acrylics.
it might have been you, I don't know.
It might have been
Um,
me.
So how have you found that in like terms of going out with your family or even just going out in general?
I feel like people just love to film videos
Yeah.
when you're out in clubs and they're like, "Oh, that's thingy, blah blah."
Mm.
And I've been caught like kissing people in clubs before.
Oh,
and
have
it's been
you?
on TikTok, and I'm like, really? Like, but I just feel like again, it's the same with the hate. I'm just like, if you're going to spend your night filming me, then
Yeah.
enjoy
I feel
your
like
night.
with those videos, if ever I've seen anything like that come up, even if the person's like clearly on something or something like that, if I see it come up, all the comments are if they've never done anything wrong, like they're just widely respected as like a decent person. All of the comments are just like, why are you even filming them?
Why are
It's
you
like
filming
really
them? Yeah.
weird. It's like,
Or like,
odd.
oh, they're normal.
It is.
Like,
It's like
yeah.
everybody goes out and has a good time with their friends, and if you're going to spend that time that you should be enjoying filming somebody else,
It is
it's like
weird.
it is weird when you think about it. And I get that people see somebody that they've seen on their phone or on the computer for years and they're like, oh my gosh, they don't know how to act. And I think that some people just handle it very wrong. But again, I would never be like, oh, weirdos, like, fuck off. Like, I would never.
Oh, neither. No,
like,
I would never do that.
At the end of the day, people just freak out, don't they? They almost forget how to act sometimes. And it's very interesting sometimes. Yeah.
I actually like meeting people in clubs.
Oh, me too. I think that's probably like one of the nicest places to meet people because you've
me
had
too.
a bit
Yeah.
of a drink and you're just like, woo.
They're like,
this
should we
is
get
fun."
shots?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, like,
What's been your worst fan encounter?
someone climbed over my fence
What?
when I lived at home.
No.
They just climbed
Yeah.
into your garden.
Yeah. Me, my mum and Anastasia sat in the living room and these two people climbed
like
over.
football. What do they do? Just come
No,
up?
they just climbed over the fence and tried to come up to the window. So I remember I ran into the kitchen because I was like, oh my God, what the fuck? And then my mum was like, go, what the fuck you doing, blah, blah, blah. So mum sorted it out. But yeah, they just jumped over the fence.
Shit.
That is wild.
Because I feel like my old house was quite like recognisable in the
did
area if you
people-
knew where I lived.
Right.
Yeah.
Did people
they
find
just-
your address then?
Oh, yeah.
Oh my
Well,
gosh.
evidently so. They climbed in.
Even where I live now. And
Finally been climbing for hours. Jesus.
God.
No, but like, I live in an apartment building now, so it's fairly hard to figure out
Yeah.
where. And someone come and knocked
Scale
on
up
my
the
door.
size. Spider-Man.
No, honestly, someone come and knocked at my door and was like, "Oh, you're Anastasia." I was like, "Yes," and they were like, "Oh, we saw your apartment because we saw your pampas grass out on like outside, so we
God.
worked out like what corner you were." And
That's
I'm like,
weird.
I'm not too low down. Like it would be quite hard for you to figure out where.
Yeah, that is wild. When I was at uni in Newcastle, I had people found out where I lived and they would come at like midnight or like 3 a.m, bang on our door like shouting my name because they'd obviously just come in from a night out or
Yeah.
something. And I was literally on a student street, so again that's why I dropped out because it was like I just couldn't handle it. Love.
can't handle
I
that
said
life.
I'm Kim Kardashian now. Do you know what I mean? Like I can't be living this way. No, but it's scary, and I think people do it in a way of oh my gosh, like because they think that
Yes.
they're friends with you, which I'm sure that if we sat down and met each other naturally, we would have a lot in common because you like my content.
100%.
So we would probably get along really well. But
Yeah.
going about things in that way is not a normal way to meet somebody,
No.
especially if you admire them. It's very bizarre. But
Have you ever been recognised at your doorstep?
I've been recognised in the building that I live in now. I've been recognised in the lift, and I was like,
Yeah, I
and
have
it's
on
quite
the
a s-
lift.
and it's quite a small building as well. So I was like, oh God, and I've never seen that person again, just because I was like, oh, it's just a bit weird. It's a bit weird of a thing of like, oh, it's nice that somebody like has recognised me and we get to have this nice conversation, but then it's also a thing of, oh, will they tell their friends where I live? Will they post on the internet where I live? Like things like that.
Well, George was definitely recognised on his doorstep because he wants to be involved in the conversation.
Yeah,
so
go
where,
Yeah, go on. There's only one
Say
reason
that.
to. He's
I'm
like, did you ever
joking.
have you ever been recognised 3 steps away from your front door?
No,
I have.
That was a valid question.
Have you?
Yeah, but it was more of like a delivery driver or something like that. I thought that would have made sense. But no, so I ordered delivery, and I opened it was just a really weird situation. I opened the door because the delivery driver was like, "Oh, I'm almost there." I opened the door. Somebody was delivering a parcel the moment I was opening the door. They went like that. I opened the door and they were like, "Oh, like parcel?" And then the delivery driver came and went, "You got your food here." I was like, "What's going on?" Then some guy walks behind them and just goes, "Hey, you do TikToks, don't you?" And I was like, this is the weirdest thing. It was like a crowd of 3 people just at my door, just all wanting different things.
All of
feel
your
famous?
literally all of his followers in one
Two
place.
of them, one was a delivery driver, one was a food delivery driver, the other was just a random pedestrian. But it was.
Oh, so you hate random pedestrians? You think that people who don't have delivery?
just say it
or-
with your chest, George.
Yeah.
fine.
Oh my
I
God.
hate the normies.
Wow. Oh my God.
You're just not relatable anymore. It's all gone to your
And
head.
it really has. He almost said Northerners then as well. It was on the tip of his tongue.
I hope the northerner
Classist.
is never on the tip of my
I'm a northerner over here, so
Ew. Oh my God,
Horrible
that's
thing to
awful.
say.
I once had what was I going to say? I had this weird coincidence happen in the same day where I live now, where I heard people saying my name outside my bedroom window. I'm like 3 floors high in my building, so you can kind of still hear the
Penthouse.
street. And I heard people going like, Max Balegde, Max Balegde. And I was like, oh my God, people have found out where I live. Like, what the actual fuck? I was terrified. So I like ducked down, tried to look out the window, and it was literally a pure coincidence that these people were doing. Do you know that like dance that I used to do?
Yeah.
They were filming a video of that and saying my name as like a joke, but they obviously didn't realize that they were outside of where I lived. And I was
Imagine
like,
being those girls.
I know,
though.
literally, and turning around and you're stood there.
I was like, well, I didn't look, and I was like, oh my God, this is terrifying.
Should have dropped down like Superman. Sort of
Like, yeah, you called, I'm here. And then
Say
about
Max Balegde 3 times and I
and then about half an hour later, somebody called my doorbell to my flat, and it was 2 teenage girls, because I could see them on like the monitor, and I was like, what the fuck is going on? I said to my manager, I was like, is a package supposed to be arriving? They were like, no, nothing's supposed to be arriving. Turned out it was the biggest coincidence in the world. I'd got like a cake for my friend's birthday that was arriving, and these 2 teenage girls that worked at the bakery were coming to like deliver it, but I thought that they were the same girls that were outside, so I just didn't let them in for like hours.
They were not
Oh my
stood
God, those poor
outside for
girls.
hours.
No,
There
but
is-
no,
I was going to say,
sorry.
did they wait with the cake?
No, they didn't. They came back like 2 times, and then they just
So
went back to the bakery.
They weren't just stood there for hours like, sure it's coming down. He'll be on his way.
No, but they left, and then I just got it the next day. But I was like, it is scary to think that people might know where you live. It's interesting. I'm very drunk. I'm so sorry. I'm so right. You ask the next question.
Where are we at? Has there ever... I mean, that's an interesting one. Has there ever been a moment where you thought you might quit and do something else?
Yeah, there actually has been.
Oh, go on.
Ooh.
But I didn't think, well, it wasn't like as dramatic as I thought. I'd do something else. But like, you know, when you just think, oh, it's all failing. This is not working for me anymore.
Never got to that point.
No, you guys wouldn't have got there yet. Just give it 2 more years.
Oh fuck!
Give it 2 more years, you're going to have a midlife crisis. But like, I've been doing it for so long, and I was sat there like, I don't know how long this is going to go on for. Very depressed for like a month, and then had a McDonald's, and we were back.
That's what I needed. McDonald's.
24 hours eating
They
McDonald's,
brought
and
out a new
baby, I was
menu
back.
item. I was like, career is saved, guys. I'm back.
Oh, so what do you think? How have you stayed so resilient then? Because I know people who have done
Word.
it for. Thank you. I
Yeah,
know
considering
people.
you're drunk,
Yeah, I'm
that's a
impressed
good
you pulled
word.
out that.
Thank you very
Even
much.
a normal Max brain
Yeah.
would have been impressive.
Thank you. I know people that have done it for not as long as you, and they arguably seem to be in a worse place mentally than you appear to be. So what do you think? I mean, what advice would you have for people like that?
Thing is, as cringe as it sounds, it's because I love it. Like, I just love my job. Like,
Oh, we're fucked then.
like,
It's true though, because
but I love my job. I love like doing this every day, and I can't imagine doing anything else.
yeah, and at the end of the day, if you're putting yourself out there, if you're sad or if you're going through a difficult time, that will show in your content. Whereas if you're enjoying yourself, people will enjoy watching you.
Clever. No, that's very
I'm
true,
very
man.
intelligent. Thank
You're
you.
very intelligent.
That's
You're going to go
just
far in
true.
this industry. I
Thank
feel it.
you. Thank you. I mean,
I really
from
feel
the
it.
OG yourself, that means a lot. Thank you very much.
The
Anastasia.
got it, I can see it.
gangster.
So, I mean, obviously, you did choose to pursue and carry on this career. Well done. With rises
You passed
of
our test. Congratulations.
Well
No.
done.
no, but obviously, I mean, your main focus is like YouTube, Instagram. When
Yeah.
things like TikTok come around, how do you react to it? Do you think, oh, it'll blow over, or do you think, oh, I need to get on board with this?
See, when TikTok came around, that was so fucking different to what I did. Like, I'm making like 30-minute long videos,
Yeah.
and then TikTok is only like 10 seconds of being funny. And I was not doing that on YouTube, so I was like, shit. So I tried to jump on it, and in lockdown, it definitely worked. I was just doing like stuff with my little brother, and people loved it. But it was hard. It's
Yeah.
hard to translate when you're a YouTuber to go over to TikTok, and I feel like it's hard if you're a TikToker to go over to YouTube and
Yeah.
like, I don't know, they're just 2 completely different
So
platforms.
different. So different. Yeah.
Like, you're doing it well because you've obviously gone to YouTube now as well.
So,
Not to make your ego even bigger.
Yeah. Oh, I think the
but-
table's rising because George has got a bonus. Sorry, everyone. Sorry, that insinuates that it's big enough to actually move the table. Anyway.
that's just so
Speechless.
unnecessary. Where the hell did that come from?
But yeah, no, I couldn't agree with you more. Like when I started to try to do YouTube, like I want to say January.
Try.
I
Good
know, that's why I
attempt,
didn't
man.
mention you in that comment
Yeah,
because I know
thank
you said
you.
try.
Thank you. And I enjoyed it at first, but it's very different to the style of TikTok. Is like, oh, I'm doing this right now. Let me
Yeah.
just film it for like 30 seconds and like do this. And I love that about it. The kind of like lack of planning and just like live in the moment. Whereas even your TikToks were very planned out and very thought out, whereas mine is not. So I kind of found it difficult going over to that YouTube side. I'm picking it up again. I'm making plans. I'm buying equipment, etc. But yeah, it's so different. So I can't imagine. Do you get like a fear of, oh my gosh, like is YouTube gonna die out? Is like that's what you thought?
I think YouTube's
Right. Well, I didn't ask you, so I'll go to the OG. Thank you. Carry on, Anastasia.
Shut up.
Sorry. 11 years. How many are you? What? 6 months? Get fucked. I'm sorry.
that laugh like erupted out of you. Though.
George, I'm not okay. I'm not well.
What was
No.
the question? I forgot the question.
Do
It
you
was
have
you
like
scared
a fear?
of YouTube like not becoming a thing?
Oh
anymore?
my god, yeah, all the time. Yeah, because I feel like when TikTok came about, people's memory span just automatically suddenly dropped to like 10 seconds and like attention span. Whereas with the YouTube, you have to be so focused on what you're watching. So I feel like people tend to use my content as more like background content, which is like fine, AdSense, thank you. But like, yeah, no, I do worry about that a lot. 'Cause it's hard to translate that onto TikTok.
But also, I mean, you can look at it as everything. Like YouTube still doesn't really have a competitor, realistically.
That's
I don't
true.
think there will ever be anything because there's nothing inherently wrong with YouTube. Like if you want just something that's not mainstream, where you can have like a 10 to like hour and a half long content, you know exactly where to go.
Well,
Yeah.
TikTok tried
like
the 10-minute
if you-
feature and then it
Yeah.
didn't work.
Yeah.
I don't think there should. It's been around for so long now. I don't think there actually should really be a worry that YouTube's going to go away. I think the style of content is always going to be changing.
Yes,
Yeah,
I think that's what it is.
definitely.
YouTube will always be there, but what
Yeah.
content we upload is always going to change.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think people saw, because I mean, even like my favorite YouTubers that I would watch that would get like millions, if not like tens of millions of views back to back, when TikTok came around, it dropped significantly.
Yeah.
But I mean, the fact that it's now seems to be going back up again, I don't think you have anything to worry about, love.
I hope not.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I'm coming for your career, Max. So
Otherwise, you're here.
I genuinely think it's going to make like a complete loop on YouTube because it went from a stage of it being just classic in your room, stick a camera on, you're making a video, and then it got like more and more complex. Then you got these Mr. Beast style sort of spending $1 million on a video, and it's like coming all the way up. And then I feel like it's reached a plateau, and I think it's starting to come down now where it's like you can. So if you've titled the thumbnail it right, you can just get away with just doing like a somewhat normal, not completely.
I hope
out
so
there
because
video.
Mr.
I
Beast
think
level
it's-
is not quite achievable.
No. Yeah. Yeah.
I think people have seen Mr. Beast do well and gone, oh right, that's how you do YouTube. Whereas when sort of PewDiePie was the highest subscribed, people weren't looking at him and going, oh, that's how you do YouTube. They go, oh, PewDiePie's doing well.
Yeah.
Or like the Sidemen, if people are doing that, they don't go, oh, that's how you do YouTube.
Yeah,
Like,
because
Yeah.
that's not
just-
attainable.
You just do YouTube in like your own way, and if it works, it works, and if it doesn't,
Yeah.
like adapt it. And I feel like it always just.
Do you know what? Yeah, you've inspired me.
I
I'm going
love
to do
that
YouTube
mindset.
in my
Because
own way.
I'm gonna
there
adapt
will
that.
be, like before Mr. Beast, everybody like, oh, there's nobody that's going to overtake PewDiePie, and then he did, and then
Yeah.
people would be like, oh, then yeah, but no one's going to do Mr. Beast, and you're like, it's still.
Well,
like,
no
it's
one's
still
ever
got
going
all
to
the-
take
yeah,
Anastasia
like,
Kingsnorth.
I just think there's just so many ways
one's
to
gonna
make a
do
it. No.
YouTube video that you just it can never say never.
Yeah. Okay.
I like
thank
that.
you. I feel
I feel
inspired.
inspired. Yeah, I
Yeah,
feel very
I feel
inspired after that,
Thank you,
George.
George. Thank you. So, I mean, obviously, going through this whole industry that you've been through, you've gained a lot of popularity. I hope you don't mind me saying.
Oh no, you boost my ego.
Have you? I absolutely will. Have you found making friends difficult?
Yes and no. I feel like all my friends now are in the industry.
Right.
So I haven't made any friends outside the industry since.
No, me neither.
I've kept ones from before.
Yeah,
Yeah.
me too.
I can't imagine now. Not that like, oh my gosh, everybody knows who I am, but I can't imagine meeting somebody that isn't at like an event or anything because mostly that's mostly what I do nowadays.
That's
It's
our
like,
life
I don't know
now.
where else I would meet someone and be like, oh, we're gonna become friends, as opposed
Yeah.
to like,
Yeah.
oh, we've just spent like a decent amount of time together. Like, nice
unless
to meet you.
unless
and
I
then
was
we
like
just-
Yeah.
traveling somewhere or something. Like I
Yeah,
don't.
I can't.
Yeah, that's
think-
true. I made a lot of friends whilst I was traveling Australia.
Oh yeah, you went traveling. In
Yeah,
Australia,
that I
didn't
made a
you?
lot of friends there, but other than
Yeah.
that, I've not made like other friends for years.
Yeah, it's
But it's
crazy.
just, I think it's just the same. Like when you're at school, because you're in school, you make friends at school. When
Yeah.
you're in the
Yeah.
industry, you're gonna make friends in the industry because
People
you're
make friends
around
at
them
work.
more often.
Yeah.
Like, it's just the way.
And this
it
is our
works.
work.
And it's our work, and our work is inherently social, so it gives more opportunities to actually meet people.
I don't think it's a case. It's not a case of because they're in it. It's because we're around it. Do you know what I mean?
Do you want to fight? Because I'll kick the living shit out of you if you ever speak to me like. No, I'm joking. I don't even know what you mean. Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
What?
I don't know. I just thought that was funny to say. So I mean, making friends is one thing, but you mentioned before that you find dating very difficult in this industry. Tell us about that, love.
I just think it's impossible. Well, no, impossible is a big word. Like, I've just found it very, very hard. Like, the only place I've ever met people is Hinge. But even
Hinge
then,
is the best one.
I think Hinge is a very good app.
Yeah.
I think I've tested out Tinder and Bumble. Tinder is just
Tinder's a
don't
no-go,
get
I
it.
think.
Bumble it's just a bit weird, I think.
That's where girls have
they
to
wanna
message
sponsor, in
first,
which
isn't
case
it?
Bumble's great.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
so
So
I think Hinge is good.
yeah, and you were dating somebody, but I'm
I
guessing
did.
that's not happening anymore.
No, we broke up.
What? Why?
Honestly, like, as harsh as it is, like, it just...
He just wasn't in my league.
Wow.
You said it, not me. No, I'm joking, I'm
Alright.
joking. He's like the loveliest boy ever, but I just didn't want a relationship.
Oh, okay.
Like, I just love being single. I like being just on my own. I can do what I want.
Yeah.
Have
I guess
fun.
you
Like,
as a person in the career that you have and the videos that you make, you have a lot of control over your life,
Yeah.
and pretty much every aspect of your life is dependent on you. So I imagine it's quite difficult to give up that control or just let somebody else into that. Is that, do you
Yes.
think, what it is?
that is like 1,000,000% what it is.
Right.
Like, I'm such a control freak over my own life, and I'm so used to being single that like having someone else there just didn't work for me at all. Maybe it will work when I find the right person, but
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
for now, I'm just enjoying. That's a hot girl summer this year. Like,
there
do
you
you know what I
go,
mean?
love.
I feel
There
like-
you go.
I feel like I'm in a similar boat where YouTube's just sort of picking up, and I get invited in people's videos. I want to make sure I get my own out, and a lot of the time, if people are like, "Oh, do you want to be in a video?" It's like 2 or 3 days before. Like it's, I think our schedules are like 2 weeks in advance, and they're like pretty much fully booked.
Yeah.
And then until you get to the next week will just be like it's
And
never,
fitting in
like,
a
long
date
in
around that,
advance.
or like
Oh my
trying to
God.
date someone,
I can't
actually seems
imagine.
impossible.
Yeah.
I don't like. I hate being like, oh, do you remember I said I could do that? I can't actually do that.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry. It's like,
I've done that so many times, and they're just like, "Oh, we'll
Yeah.
piss off then."
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm being serious. Like, I actually am. Because
Yeah.
I'm so sorry, but
And it makes sense. I mean, I remember when I first started dating Andrew, I had followers, but he didn't know who I was, and I'd never earned any money from social media. I think I had like 400k on TikTok. What?
oh, sorry.
What?
It's just such a rookie number.
Oh, wow.
It's a joke. It's a joke.
Wow.
People, honestly. Having
Rude.
good fun. It's a joke.
And so I kind of met him as I started to gain followers. So I think that made us like stronger because he
Yeah.
was with me through my life completely
he's been there like
changing.
by your whole side the whole
Yeah.
time.
Whereas I literally said to him weirdly last night, I was like, I cannot imagine dating now. Number one, for the reason that you both just said.
Good job you don't have to, babe.
Yeah. Honestly,
got-
my schedule gets booked up like 2 weeks in advance.
Yeah.
I could look in a month's time and I'm like, oh, I'm free. I can do this. And then a week later, can't do it. And it's like, I would just come across as so rude.
Yeah.
And I mean, I know you two personally, and you are very rude. So I get why that impression comes across. But also your schedule, it must just be really difficult to fit someone in or even have the
Right.
time to
It
grow a
is.
connection.
Yeah,
Oh.
I think there's people always go like, oh, is it hard because you don't know what people's intentions are? But I feel like you sort of know that pretty much off the bat.
I think
I
it's so easy to
I think,
tell now.
Yeah, I think the difficult part is when they don't know who you are. No, when they don't know and you're like, oh, this is what I do, and they go, oh, check out some of the videos, and you're like, you now have access to so much information about
Oh
me
my
Yeah.
God,
that
yeah.
you will learn. Like you'll be at the point where you know this much about me, and I'll know like this, and
That's
then it
so
suddenly
true.
becomes like
Yeah.
such a weird sort of dynamic.
That is really true. Because when I met Andrew, he had no idea who I was, and I kept us talking just on Hinge for about a week. And he kept saying like, "What's your Instagram? What's your Instagram?" And then
never give away my
I
Instagram.
avoid
No.
giving the
They're
Instagram.
People,
I
people
can
always
imagine.
people's first thing is, what's your Instagram? I'm like,
yeah.
I've got WhatsApp. WhatsApp if you want.
And I mean, it makes sense, especially at this point now. That's giving away your job and like who you might know. They might not even recognize
Yeah.
you, but they might recognize one of your friends
Yeah.
that are on your Instagram. And then, oh, it's so I can't even
It
imagine.
would literally be like 2 days of talking on Hinge or something,
Yeah.
and then suddenly they just know everything about you. You're like,
Yeah.
okay, this is like,
That is
I still have
wild.
not got a clue who you are.
So basically, you're going to be in a really happy relationship, and me and George are going to be single. for the rest of our lives.
Absolutely. Baby, I just bought a house.
Congrats, babe. You're not mentioned.
I know. So I just bought a house, everybody. Hi.
No way, what?
Yeah, I know, it's crazy. Wow, so dating, not very good for you then. Unless, I mean, so dating, you're terrible at it, nobody's interested.
No, I think I'm good at dating.
Oh,
I
do you?
I
Right,
do
okay
think
then.
I'm good at dating.
How
It
do
just
you
doesn't
play a
work out.
first date?
How do I play first date?
Yeah, so like,
What do you
where would
mean?
you want to go? Would you want to go
Oh yeah, what's the
for a
ideal
meal?
first date? Because there's so many different vibes that you can go for.
I mean, you can go for like something fun, like playing golf, but then you
Oh
can
no,
get
you're
the
one of
ick really
those.
easy.
You're
No, I'm
one of
not
those-
one of those.
Right,
I'm not
good,
one of
thank
those.
God, 'cause I can't
I
cope
would
with that.
prefer to
Oh.
go for a drink at like a bar or something.
Drinks are the safest bet.
Yeah.
Food is a no-go.
Food's too much for a first date.
Absolutely.
'Cause-
Even if the person didn't drink, a drink spot is the safest place because there's
Agreed.
no time like dedicated to it. If you go for a meal, you have to wait until at least 2 courses
I'm
in.
also not eating a
Also-
3-course meal in
also-
front
There
of you.
you go, exactly.
If you
No
sat down for a meal, there's a lot less noise. Like if you're going for drinks, there'll normally be a little bit of music. There'll be
Better
sort of
atmosphere.
people around you.
Yes.
So it's like, even if there is a bit of a silence, it's not really a silence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if you're just sat there for a meal, it's just like, what are you going for then?
I can be out for
Yeah,
a drink
not
with
into
somebody,
that.
and if I'm not enjoying it, oh, mum's falling down the stairs. I'm so sorry, I've got to leave. I've done that so many times.
Every time I go on
Brilliant.
a date, my friends are always like, just send me an emoji if you need help, and
There
they'll
you
call.
go.
And I'll be like,
Has
oh
that
my God, I'm so
happened?
sorry, I'll come. No, it hasn't happened yet.
Oh, boring.
That one's pending.
Today's the day. No, so right, so you're a drinks girl.
I am
That's
a
good
drinks
to know.
girl.
That's good to know.
Clearly.
How do you play it then? Do you reveal a lot about yourself, or do you ask questions more so about them?
No, I think I ask questions about them. I'm like, I wait for them to ask questions about me, but I'll kind of like beat around the bush about it a little bit, so I won't give too much away on a first date. Be a bit more mysterious, you know.
Yeah.
I don't like to say what I do.
Oh.
I was about
okay.
to ask, what would you do?
Yeah. go on.
I don't know. I think I try to keep what I do just out of the conversation as much as
So
possible.
if someone directly said to you, what do you do for a living, what would you say?
I'll be like, oh, I just like work in social media, and if they're like,
That's what I said. So
Yeah.
I work in social media.
yeah, because then it could be easily just, oh, you work.
It could be
for
marketing.
a company, social
Yeah.
media or something. But like,
So you'll never guess what I was like on first dates. Try and guess. So imagine.
You defo said, this is how many TikTok followers I've got.
No. Oh my God. No, I did
that
not.
was on your bio. I reckon. So,
And on your
My
Instagram
Hinge
bio,
bio, yeah.
563k. Get me to 600.
fun fact about me. You
No,
already know me.
I literally, Andrew says on our first date, I just sat there and talked about myself, and I believe that is the truth.
I get that vibe.
yeah.
I
couldn't
know,
imagine
I
that,
used to-
couldn't imagine that.
it wouldn't be in like a mean or like you're not interested in them kind of way. You're just, I feel like
I just
Sometimes
feel like
you can do it out of nerves as
have
well.
to-
You talk
oh,
about
yes,
yourself.
Yes, I would be like. So when I was in high school, I did this play, and I cast myself as Voldemort because I turned Harry Potter into a Christmas musical, and I would like go in on every detail of my life.
is that true?
Yes.
You said it with a lot of chest,
Yeah.
so I gathered
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
true.
I wrote so in sixth form we did this. We used to have this house system where it was like, do you know, like Hogwarts, like 10 points to Gryffindor.
Yeah.
I think
So-
most schools have houses.
All right.
Ours was colours. Was yours actually Harry Potter?
So
houses?
mine was named after mine was named after a river place in the UK. So I was in Exeter House, which is where you went to uni. Weird.
What the hell? That's so freaky. What?
Yeah, I know, that's crazy. So I was actually the head of Exeter House in sixth form because we were supposed to have a teacher to do it, but she backed out, so they just picked me, and I was like, okay, I'm
So
really
every
cool.
other house had
Had a teacher, and I was
And
the
then
only
you were the
pupil.
head.
It was only for like half the
God.
year because she was on maternity leave or something, but I went in. So I, one of the biggest event scoring events. One of the biggest events that you could score points at was the Christmas pantomime. And
Oh, God.
a competitive Christmas pantomime.
every year, and it was iconic. They
you
would
say
literally.
I'm like posh.
That is, pantomimes are not posh, George.
Sorry, making your whole house like.
It was
star
the whole.
in a pantomime
It was the
is-
whole school. So on the last day before Christmas, there were no lessons, and it was a
Christmas pantomime's
non-uniform day.
wild, but I don't think any other school would have done a Christmas pantomime.
Really? Oh my gosh! So every
We
house.
always did a Christmas. Oh, not a competition.
Oh, yeah,
like,
every-
competition. No.
It was so much fun. Every house had to do one. They had to like write it. All the students
Had
were
to
in
write it?
Write the pantomime. It couldn't have been like just somebody else's
I
thing.
cannot believe any of them were good. Surely.
So mine.
Mine was great.
So I was like, right, everybody's gonna do the classic Lion King, like actual shows. I was like, I want to rewrite Harry Potter as a Christmas musical. And I did just that. I cast myself as Voldemort.
Of course he does.
Very on brand.
Very on brand, thank you. There was a box at the centre of the stage that was there from the whole time. I was in it the entire first 3 acts.
Had diversity already performed on Britain's Got Talent before you did this?
I'm not going to comment
Definitely
on
just
the matter.
ripped off diversity.
And I jumped out of the box. Do you know that song that's like, Ron,
Yeah.
Ron
Ron
Weasley? We
Weasley.
sang that. And then when at
Nice.
the end it goes Voldemort, I popped out of the box. It was incredible.
That's so inventive.
Thank you. I'm
Nice.
very talented.
Did you have to do any Voldemort voices?
No, I just did my own voice.
That's
It was
rubbish,
close enough.
that's
Yeah.
rubbish.
But we won. And I was very proud of
Of
myself.
course you did.
I don't know how we got onto that.
The fact that you would tell that
I would
story
tell
on
that
the
on
first
date. So I told Andrew that on our first date,
That's
and he was like,
mental that we said, what would you say on a first date? And we were both just sat there listening to you.
"See, it works."
I don't-
And now you want to shag me, don't you? Come on, say it.
I want to shag you anyway, but now it's like
Oh, see, now it's
move the fucking
accelerated.
table out of the way.
I refuse.
George?
I refuse to answer that question.
Oh, okay, then. So you find dating very difficult.
Yeah.
Would you go on?
Nice way of rewording it. Doesn't work out, but you find it difficult.
Yeah. Would you go on something like Love Island?
No.
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 Okay.
I can't find love in my 4 walls, let alone going into Love Island in front of millions of people trying to flirt.
That is
There's
very
not
valid.
a chance.
That is very valid. I would struggle. Also, the fact that you have to basically be naked all the time. That's a lot of
Oh,
pressure.
I'd be fine with that.
Oh, all right then, love. What have
That's
you got?
not. I'm fine with that part.
You'd love that. A bit of eye candy.
Tits out,
Yeah,
you're
there you go.
joking.
Yeah, that's right up your street. See, I just think in that situation, what if they get a bloat on? I eat one thing, I get so bloated.
Same.
How are they walking around not like popping Rennies every 2 seconds? I couldn't cope.
Yeah, that I wouldn't enjoy that part.
No, I'd really struggle. And what if you got sick? What do you do then? That's a long time. I get sick a lot.
I think it's not just them, and like they have producers, they have everything that you need.
I know, but also,
Producers with the Rennies.
Oh, they have the Rennies. Oh, I'm down then.
They
Sign
would
me
have
up.
the Rennies if you put them on your
ITV.
nude sheet.
Sign me up, baby. I'm there. Your friend's in Love Island right now, isn't
Yeah,
she?
Molly's in Love Island.
How were you finding watching her? Is it like wild for you to see?
Yeah, it was weird at first, but I feel like I watched the show so differently when you know someone in the show.
Yeah.
Like, it just made me panic every night at 9 p.m. I'm like, what is she gonna do
I
next?
can't even imagine. If one of my best mates was in Love Island, I would be having so much anxiety for them.
I haven't been watching it. What's?
So she's called Molly,
Yeah, she's
right?
called
And
Oh, I
she-
know. I think.
Well, she's
we're
basically-
doing like a reaction series to Love Island, and I think we put bets on who we think's going to stay in the longest,
Oh.
and whoever's gets kicked out, they have to do like a forfeit. And I chose Molly. I'm pretty sure.
To stay
To
in.
get kicked out.
No, to
Oh.
stay in.
Oh, to stay
Ah.
in. Well, she's
Oh,
just
okay.
gone back in. So
Yeah. Well, what did you think then when she got eliminated out of nowhere? What were you thinking?
you should have seen our reaction when she got eliminated because we all watch it together. And then I was just in Italy when we found out she went back in. I literally chucked my phone. Like, you're fucking kidding. I was like, she's gone back in. What? But yeah, no, I'm buzzing for her because she's with Zach now.
She deserves it as well
And
at
she
the end
really
of the
likes
day.
him.
The way that they got rid of her just seemed a bit harsh.
I'd be so sad.
I
if
would
they
be
got rid of me
mortified.
Like that. Are you kidding? It was just like 1 minute she's like the happiest couple and the strongest couple, and the next, pack your bags, babe.
Yeah.
You're off.
Do you think that her and Zach will go the distance, or do you think that she's going to be a bit hesitant now based on what she's seen since she's been out?
See, the thing is now they've got through Casa.
Oh, yeah.
So I feel like I genuinely feel like they're going to be fine now. I mean, I don't know how
Ah.
Katie's going to react
Yeah.
when she goes back in tonight, but I feel like they're going to make it.
It is wild.
I'm
It's
rooting
such a
for them
wild
too.
show, isn't it?
I love watching that show.
Good for her, though. She's doing well.
Oh, good for her. She's
Yeah,
killing it.
She's doing really well. Where's she from?
Doncaster.
I was going to say
Like,
she
that
sounds
sort
like
of
a bit
like where,
northern,
like,
doesn't
Sheffield
she?
way, yeah.
Legend. See, I knew I liked her for a reason. There we are.
Not that when she
Yeah.
did that. What a word. What a reaction.
Right, last question. You're Anastasia Kingsnorth.
you?
11 years in the industry. She is, yeah.
Oh,
She is.
Okay.
What advice would you give to the girl 11 years ago?
God, that's pressure. You know what? I'd just say as in advice I'm giving myself now, like back then. So just keep fucking going. Like, you're going to make it. Like, you're going to do it.
Yeah.
Don't give up. Don't listen to what people say. Because you're going to do it and you're going to make it. You're going to be on the Useless Hotline. You're going to get a job.
Literally. And your entire career goals will come true. Like, I mean, after today, you're going downhill.
When I get off here, I'm scared to walk out the door.
Yeah, because
honestly,
it's all downhill after that. But you've peaked, so well done. Not many people.
I have hit it took me 11 years, but I'm at my peak.
Yeah, you've done it.
To you guys.
Oh my gosh, well done. I'm so proud of you. I'm so
give that
proud
to
of
you.
you. Well, I think that it's fair to say that you have passed the interview. And
have I got a job?
We're going to do a bit of a trial shift with you, if that's okay. Oh my gosh, can you hear the phone ringing?
I can bloody hear it.
I can hear it, but why don't you answer it? Just press the speaker button there.
There you go.
Yeah, and
Nice.
there you go. Wait, pop it back down because it'll play out. Don't worry.
We're just,
Don't worry. Yeah, it's fine. Well, listen out. Wow.
Hi, Max and George. So,
Hi. Oh.
sorry. My dilemma is that my friend, she, well, she's not. I say friend. She's not my friend.
Okay.
She has decided to get all of my friends to block me and ignore me. So, yeah. So now I'm hanging out with like my old friends that she made me fall out with. And she is talking about me, and then she's trying to tell other people that the reason that we fell out is because I was talking about her.
Okay.
So yeah, what would you do in my situation?
What the fuck was that?
Right, I wanted
Who
to get
chose
your
that?
Does anybody
opinion on
get it?
this.
What
Basically, her friends are being bitches, and the people that she thought were her friends have all blocked her, and she doesn't know what to do. And I wanted to get your opinion on this as a girl who's been through high school where people are mean.
Yeah.
Because we get a lot of things sent in that are basically that exact thing. And my little sister is 15 right now, and she's going through so much. Like, it's mad how horrible girls are at that age. Like,
Kids are just, it's just awful.
so I thought it would be interesting to get some like advice from you, or maybe some like tips on how to not let things like that bother you. I don't know.
The thing is, in high school, like, as shit as it
Sorry,
sounds.
I
Why are you laughing?
I loved because you ended the question with I don't know.
Because you two ain't got a clue, you're putting it on me to answer.
Exactly,
that's why.
literally.
No, honestly, as shit as it sounds, like, people in high school are just bullies. Like, they just are. That is high school. But I think what I found when I was in like high school, you feel like they're going to be the people you know forever, and you feel like it's the be all and the end all, and you feel like you're never going to meet any people after high school. That's it, they're your friends. Once they fall out with you, you've got no friends. The truth is, when you get out of high school, you're going to meet so many people, you're going to make so many new friends, and you're going to realize there's so many nicer people out there who aren't going to do that to you.
That's when life starts, really.
That's when life starts. When you're in high school, you think that's it.
Yeah.
Everyone says school days are your best days.
Not for me.
I don't know if I agree with that.
Not for
in
me.
fairness, we are in a privileged position.
Yeah, of course, but I feel like it's a mentality.
What about the YouTube days, man?
No.
They're my best days.
No, even before I did this as my job, I remember whilst I was at school and college thinking, oh my gosh, I can't imagine, you know, my friendships being stronger than this, my life being better than this. As soon as I went off to uni and lived in a big city, I was like, oh my gosh, maybe I don't really have anything in common with those people. Maybe the only reason why we were friends was because we saw each other every day.
Do you still speak to a lot of the people you went to
Not
school
really.
with?
I speak to like a select few of them, but I mean, I grew up in a very small town where it was like normal to be like homophobic and stuff like that. So as soon as I came out, I realized that, oh, maybe all the jokes that my friends used to make about me, I don't really have to put up with.
Yeah.
And I've met new people that are so open and accepting, and I'm like, oh, I actually have more in common with those. Like Anna here. So
That's why I've got the job.
Absolutely.
He's out, I'm in.
Yes.
That's
oh my
rude.
God, yeah.
I'm actually straight.
Really? Yeah. But yeah, I think that's really good advice.
Thanks.
I love
That's all the advice I've got whilst
Yeah,
I'm half
no, it's
tipsy.
right.
Why don't you give your advice on the situation?
That was great. I mean, I just
Yeah, that's what
tried.
I
What about
thought.
you, George? You've said nothing. So how about
What
you?
the hell was even said? Some girls' friends aren't her friends anymore,
They've
and she's got
blocked
to go back
her.
to I'd say they clearly weren't your friends. You're not missing out on anything. If the ones from before take you back and you're still getting on and you're having a good time,
Have a good time
You've lucked out.
and just focus on the fact
Couldn't
that
say it better
everybody's
myself.
going to die one day.
That's what you want to do in
Yeah.
primary school.
But
All those
nothing
friends
is
that you're at
real.
school with, they're all gonna die.
Yeah, if
But
you're,
so
if
are
you're ever
you.
sad, just think one day they'll be gone.
Yeah,
Everybody's gonna die. It's all pointless.
absolutely.
Just go. Do
We live on a
whatever you want in
floating
your
rock.
life, 'cause
we
it won't
live
matter
on
in
a
the end.
floating rock. So true.
We do. It's
Wiser
pretty
words
quick
were
way.
never spoken. And do you know what? That's so weird. I've just got an email in.
That's
You're joking.
fantastic
Right, what I'll do
news.
is I'll send it to your computer.
Okay.
If you could just you just press print now, please.
Print.
Yeah, just like
Very
just,
old-fashioned keyboard.
yeah. Oh, sorry, she's
Nice,
used to all the
there you
new
go.
stuff. It's this YouTube girly. Sorry.
Sorry about that.
Right, I think it's just been sent.
Oh my god, it actually prints.
Yeah. Maybe.
Guys, you spared no
High
expense
tech.
on
Our
the
printer
set.
prints.
Exactly. Absolutely. Now, are you any good at reading?
If it's simple words, I can read.
Okay, is it simple? Yeah, that's simple.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah.
He looks a bit choked
Send it
up.
in.
I think
Send
you'll
it
like
into
this
her.
one.
There you go. Okay.
Am I reading the full thing out?
Yeah.
Yep.
If you could do, please.
Hi, George and Max. I hope
Hi.
you're all well. My name's Miles, and I've recently started watching your podcast every day, and I'm loving it.
Oh.
One, also jack off fairly often.
Oh.
What? But hang on, what? Have you missed a line out or something?
No.
What?
Anyway,
Surely you've missed a line out.
I haven't.
Did you just add that for your personal?
No,
No, she actually didn't.
I'm loving it.
I think it meant to say I.
Oh yeah, I also Jack.
Yeah.
Wait,
Yeah.
is this like to our podcast? I don't know, but carry on. I'm upset.
One day I was watching your podcast and I felt the urge to come over me, but I didn't want to pause the podcast because I was enjoying it. So I just had a way with myself while you guys continued talking. This happened again and again every day for the rest of the week. Now my problem is that every time I hear your guys' voices, I get a hard on. How do I stop my pogo sip jumping every time you guys talk? Please help. I'm so sorry.
Wait, I have never known
Turned
anybody.
anyone on in his life.
Congratulations, man. This is quite good.
Oh, that's not good.
I'm quite happy about. I mean, obviously,
not
It's giving
good.
cock destroyer.
it's giving cock destroyer. I'm giving big cock destroyer energy right now.
I don't. It's not good.
I feel like
it's weird.
it's
We're
a
just
compliment.
talking.
I once, oh my gosh, so I was in, I can't remember, I think I was in America, it might have been New York, sorry, I'm a man of the
He's
world.
global.
And
Doesn't matter.
there was this homeless guy wanking in the street, and not to brag, but he made eye contact with me and jizzed.
You're right. You're not bragging.
I mean, I made somebody, I feel like that's quite, oh, no.
If only that had happened to us, George.
I mean,
it
think
wouldn't,
It, was
it
just
wouldn't, that's the point.
coincidence.
It certainly was. I saw the look in his eye, it was not coincidence. He said,
He
oh
saw
my
that
God,
30-year-old
You think he
and
was
said
just-
yes.
He was just scouring people and looked at you and went, "You'll do."
Yeah, I mean.
That's not what happened.
Wow.
And
okay,
good on
then
you
that's
because
rude.
you've remembered it. So
I did. It's one of the best things that's ever happened to me. It's a career highlight. I actually put that on my CV when I applied to the Useless Hotline.
and that's
So,
why you got the job.
Absolutely. I did, yeah. Wow, I mean, advice for this person. Therapy is available.
Turn us off before you turn yourself on.
Yes. I mean, whilst it's nice and it's flattering, it's a bit weird.
It's very weird.
But I mean, if we get you going, good for you. Maybe. No.
No.
Or just try listening to a more like sex-related podcast.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sex lies.
I've got one.
Yeah. Yeah. There you go.
Something that you're more inclined to. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
This is not a sexual
No, but it's
place
not.
to be.
It's
You've
not.
never made a sexual joke. That's so weird.
No, I know. I don't even talk about sex. That's so gross. I hate. Yeah, that's not me. I've never had sex in my life. Have you?
No.
No, me neither.
virgin,
I've
George.
Never, yeah.
Don't know what sex is.
Listen to Anastasia's podcast, Abstinence, Zero Sex, and Good Friendly Handshakes. Now, it's really
It's my
good.
favourite podcast.
You do it with yeah. How long have you known Saffron?
7 years?
7 years. Did you meet through YouTube?
Yeah.
That fruit toys, baby.
Okay.
We went through toys.
Did you really?
Kids
Shut
toys.
up.
No.
Oh my
Get your
gosh.
mind out the
Dirty
gutter.
minds. This was no sex.
Where did you meet?
She uploaded a video and I commented on her first video. Then she DM'd me on Instagram like, "Oh hi babe, we should film a video together," and then just loved each other.
And they
That's
just went
so
from
cool
there.
that you like. I
Yeah.
thought you guys would have met when you were like, you're both like, oh, we made it, but like
No.
you met, but like that's cool.
Yeah,
right?
we met. Yeah,
Wow.
7 years this year.
You're like really close with her, aren't you?
Yeah, she's my best friend.
Oh my gosh, that's so rare because like I do something with this guy that I met through social media, and I like as soon as the cameras are down, I don't want anything to do with him.
That's why you didn't say hello to him when he walked in earlier.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, I won't even mutter his name. I don't
You're
even
You
my
don't do the
colleague.
handshake.
really
That's
acknowledge
it.
it. I wouldn't even say acquaintance. Like it's. I
We
honestly see it
literally
as
our colleagues.
yeah, but I don't even acknowledge you as a person really, and I think it should be that way.
I completely agree. I wouldn't have it any other way,
no,
personally.
No, like Why are you looking at these big lovely tits?
Say?
Yeah, these are some. They're staying perky. What about them?
Luxu's house for sale.
I didn't buy the T-shirt because I liked the quote that was on my breast, George. It just so happens to be there. See, this is why we're not friends.
Yeah,
outside
I'm
of this.
getting it.
He's a very simple man. Very simple man.
Am I not
He's-
allowed to read what's on your
no,
T-shirt?
you're not actually.
What's on yours?
You know.
Childish.
Yeah, it makes
Describes
sense.
you well. Yeah.
Makes sense. Grow up, pathetic boy. Anna, have you just had an email come in? Let me double check.
Yeah.
I will send it. I'll forward it to you. Right, it should have come through to you now. Can you just press it to print, please? Oh, that was. Oh, she did
I
it
found
with
the
one
print
finger.
button.
She's found the print
Nice.
button.
Found
That's
the
so
print
good.
button. I've got it, guys.
Do you know that's my computer and keyboard from when I was younger?
Is it actually?
He found it in his loft
I
when we were
used to watch
building
my
the
sister
set.
play Sims 2 on that.
On that?
Yeah.
Surely you couldn't have played Sims on that.
I mean, with the PC you could.
Oh, with the oh, okay. Brilliant.
Oh, this is a question for you.
For me,
Yep. And it's very applicable from what Alan said to you earlier about the drinks.
okay. This is a. This is very targeted. I've just read the first sentence. Okay. This is a question for Max because he's a liar. Okay.
Not wrong.
He said ages ago that he's recording himself. Oh no. Oh, I did. Anyway, right. He said ages ago that he's recording himself going to the gym to hold himself accountable or something. And he literally did it for 4 videos. And he never did it again. And he literally went twice. Okay. This is true. I mean, it's
on.
not
It's the
true
personal
anyway.
attack.
And then had the audacity to make it a playlist on his TikTok page.
No, you didn't.
I don't
you didn't
remember
do
doing that. I probably did. But, right, I'm offended you lied, Grandad. Get fucked. And I'm really upset now. Don't be a liar. It's not good. And then the last sentence, I can't read what that says.
Something up.
Can't read what it says. It says, also George is fit by. Whatever, I don't know. I think that's a different language. Wow. That's really rude.
What have you got to say for yourself, Max? Where's that series?
Well-
have you just forgotten to film the episodes?
know
I've
what?
been going, but I've just not filmed. That's
Right,
it.
yeah.
I
Okay.
can take accountability for you not going today because I did feed you too much alcohol.
You did. I was
That's
like,
my fault.
No, you wouldn't have gone anyway.
I was going. I was
He was
going to
never
run.
going.
I'm
He was
still
never
gonna do it.
going, but I'll take accountability.
Do you know what? I'm going to do it anyway. How many calories are in what I've drank? Not that many. I've got my
No,
Apple Watch
it's-
on.
don't know.
It, it was all like spirits and stuff.
I mean, what about that creamy liquid that I drank?
Oh,
I mean, I thought you said what you drank here.
Oh.
Yes.
What was the creamy liquid? What was it called?
beer.
Ah, Lustre.
Strawberry cream.
Oh. Oh my God.
Well,
Right.
what have you got to say to the people?
What I have to say is that, guys, you may have been following me on my journey since I started TikTok. And if you have, you might have noticed that I've gained a considerable amount of weight.
Someone just went underwater.
I have. I've gained about a stone and a half.
20 oh.
Yeah. 2 stone, maybe.
Right.
I was very slim when I started and I met Andrew. I'm blaming a lot of it on my boyfriend. Just putting that out there. And the fact that I live
Stop
down the road
filling
from
it up,
Nando's.
Andrew.
Yes.
Enjoying yourself.
Do you know what? Right, I want to make a statement right now. Because this weekend, I looked at my raw, fleshy, pale, naked body. And I said, do you know what? I'm not too pleased with the way that it looks. It has a few bumps and lumps and a few scabs and gapes.
Gapes.
Gapes. I don't
What's
know
a
what
gape?
word I was looking for then. A few scabs and scars.
Okay.
And I'm not too pleased with the way that it looks. However, I am the happiest in my life that I've ever been.
And that is all that matters.
And that is what matters. And I look back on when I was skinnier and when I had muscles, and I think he was not that happy. So the people who call me fat and make fun of me, I say to you, are you happy?
I am when I'm looking this way.
Right, so, well, I would be as well if them big, lovely tits were opposite me.
Sorry, I
I'm-
covered them up. I knew you'd get taken away.
More than a pair of breasts.
Not to me,
Thank
she's
you,
not.
George.
Not to me,
Thank
she's not.
you.
She's also a banging ass.
Hey!
But yeah, that's what I've got to say to this person. Also, I'm having a good time and I'm very drunk, so sorry if that didn't make sense. Love you. Mwah, woo. And maybe I should start going to the gym more. Anyway, woo! Thank you so much, Anastasia Kingsnorth.
Not the full name. Just in
You,
case you forget.
do you have a middle name?
No, thank God. It would
Aw.
be too long. No, do you?
Yeah,
What's your middle name?
you should know it, but you've forgotten it.
100% forgotten it.
It's don't bully me.
I'm not
Is it
saying mine.
Sid-
Just putting
William?
that out there.
No, not William.
It's defo like
John.
aphrodisiac or something fancy like that.
Oh yeah, George Aphrodisiac Clarke. That's it. That's exactly what I am.
Right, go on.
Do you know what an aphrodisiac is?
Yeah, it's when you eat like oysters and you get a boner. Isn't it?
It's something that make it like turns you on.
Right, what's your middle name then?
John.
It's Arthur.
Oh.
Oh, see, not good.
What's
Anyway,
yours?
thank you so much for
What's
coming on,
yours?
Anna.
Thank you
I don't
for
know. I
having
forgot
me.
mine. I
James?
don't have one. No.
Oh no, his is weird.
Yeah,
Yours
it is. I'm not telling you what it
Yours
is.
is really
No, I'm
weird.
not telling you what
What's
it
your
is.
middle
I'll tell you off
name?
camera. I'm not doing it.
Say it.
No, I'm not
Say
doing it.
Please, Max.
It's weird.
It's like Quentin or some shit.
Quentin!
What is
not
it?
telling you what it
What is
is.
it? It's like Francis.
I'm not telling you.
What is it? No, come on,
I don't
Max.
wanna
No, say it.
What is
wanna
it?
say
You don't want to tell me.
Oh, do you promise you won't laugh?
No,
Promise.
we
Never
won't
laugh,
laugh. This is a
babe.
safe space.
It doesn't feel safe.
It's very safe.
Right.
What's your middle name?
My middle name is. I can't even say it. Oh my god. Glenn. No. Wait, you promised you wouldn't laugh. You said no. Anastasia Kingsnorth. Yes, no, it's not.
Oh, hello, Glenn.
It is. It is.
You fucking know. Every time I see you now, it ain't
Oh
Max.
my god.
It's Glenn.
Oh my god.
Fucking Glenn. Can everybody now, if you've
No.
made it this far, not only spam the comments with
Oh my
Glenn
God.
Balegde, but all of his comment sections I want to be spammed with Glenn Balegde.
Oh my god. It is.
Glenn.
It is. Oh, do you know what? It feels quite good to get that off my chest.
Glenn.
I've kept that in for quite some time. I feel like I feel like a new man. And everybody in school would go, "You go, Glenn Coco."
Oh,
I don't want to do this anymore. Anyway,
Oh,
Anna,
Glenn.
thank you so much.
Thank you so much for having me.
no, thank you.
And,
very much for coming on.
Yeah, I mean, if there's one bit of advice that we could leave everybody with, I guess that it would be don't open up to your peers about your middle name because they will ridicule you.
Yeah.
No, we're accepting.
Doesn't seem like it. And thank you so much for spending a ridiculous amount of time that we don't usually take to film this podcast. But we got very drunk and we've had
Time
a great
flies
time.
when you're having fun.
Did
It
she
does.
get the job?
Oh,
Did you
yeah.
get
Did
the
I get the
job?
job? Can I come back?
Do you know what? Yeah. You're welcome back anytime. You are.
Thanks, guys.
And if you want to see...
he says that
It was a
reluctantly.
one-sided decision,
Yeah.
but
So do I not get the job?
No.
we'll give
Under
you
your
it for now.
books.
That we're low on employees.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah.
We really are.
You could use the tits around here.
Absolutely. Oh, we really could. Please come back anytime, even if it's just your tits. You don't have to say anything, love. You've got a second season of your podcast coming out, have you?
I
Is that
do.
confirmed? Are we allowed to
Yeah,
say?
no, it's
Right, okay then.
confirmed.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
When's
It's
that coming out? Do you know?
August.
August.
We'll be
Okay
back
then.
talking all things sex.
Oh, we love
Yes.
to see it.
She
We
yeah,
love
loves
to
we'd
see
love
it.
to see it.
And I mean, I'd give you YouTube channel promo, but it doesn't need it, love.
Thanks,
quite
guys.
frankly. So 11 years in the industry, babe. Thank you so much for listening, everybody. And George, take it away because I always forget this
I
bit.
really want to see you try it now.
Oh my god! If you like it, give us a thumb. Give us
Give us
5
a thumb.
stars.
That's what he says to Andrew. Hey Andrew, if you like it, give it a thumb.
Oh god.
If you did enjoy what you just
What do
saw,
you
give us
say?
a like, subscribe,
A
ring those
like.
bells so you're notified every time that we post. If you are listening, give us a 5-star rating. I don't know, I'm speaking to the camera now. You're listening. If you're listening, give us a 5-star rating. Download us for the next time so that you can listen to us on the road. But how do they dilemma us?
If you would like to send in a dilemma written wise, then please do so to our. Ooh, I'll be sick. To our email at theuselesshotlinepodcast@gmail.com or do a
Did you
voice
say
note.
at the useless hotline podcast @gmail.com?
Yeah. Oh, I did. No, wrong. To the theuselesshotlinepodcast@gmail.com or do so to our Instagram with a voice note to @theuselesshotlinepod. And until next time, 11 years in the industry, baby.